Hey, what's up, collecting crew, and welcome. I'm Jay Feezy. This is Feezy's Figures Hot Talk, episode 35. We got 3 releases and 3 announcements, all from Hot Toys to discuss. Some of you are probably still winding down from those games. Oh man, there were some good games, especially that NFC one. But I don't want to. I know we're not here to talk football. Man, that was just exciting game. But yeah, we got quite a few figures here. As usual, the timestamps will be in the description below after the stream, so be sure to check those out if you want to jump around to certain figures. But with that being said, we'll go ahead and jump right into it. I know it's a late one here, Sunday evening for me, 7:45 p.m. on this January 25th. And let me go ahead and bring in my panelists here joining me so far. We got Moose of Your Dreams, my man Moose.
Hello, community of collectors. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hello,
Good,
chat.
sir.
If I can get the chat, I want to see if I can get my chat working. Because I can't get. I'm trying to get on YouTube on this thing here because it's a handy dandy. But it was giving me a hard time when just a minute ago because it wouldn't let me go into the comments. So I don't know what the story is with that. Let me see. Wouldn't let me open the comments. There, I'm on the comments now, so I had to restart my phone. Can you hear me now, buddy?
Yeah, while you're doing that, let me go ahead and address the chat here. Thank you all for tuning in. I know this is a late one. I'm all over the place usually, but I appreciate you all for tuning in. For those of you who are watching it live, speaking of, we got Valkyrie Magnus in the house, my man Magnus. Hey, Feezy and friends, let's have a great stream. Yes, sir. Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Let's
get myself pumped up. I know tomorrow's a work day / school day for either kids and their parents. But we'll try to make the best of it on this end of the weekend here. We got King Case. Hopefully I said that right. King Case in the house. Hi, thank you for coming through, King Case. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good wind down to your weekend here. Eclectic Collector in the house. What is up, Eclectic Collector? Thank you for coming through. I love everyone. Let's see here. Wall A1. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I feel like there's something I'm missing there on that clever pronunciation. But yo, says Wall. Thank you for coming through, Wall. We got Clinton Martin in the house. What up, Clint? Thank you for coming through. Howdy, folks, says Clint. Hope you're doing well, my good sir. And of course, Ash Chase in the house. What up, Ash? Thank you for coming through, my man. So what up, Plastic Crackheads? The legend, Mr. Crackhead himself here, Ash Chase. We got the Low Key Collector in the house. Calvin, what's up, my man? I've got time, bro. Let me get a link if you spot us. Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Let me
come on down, buddy.
Just a second.
Come on down, Calvin.
Moose stream here doing double duties. I always appreciate you, Moose, being interactive with the chat and engaging with everybody. Let's see here. We got make sure Mitchell Lawrence in the house. What's up, Mitchell Lawrence? Good to see you back in the chats again. What's happening? Thank you for coming through, Mitchell. We got Darth Profi in the house, aka El Profesoro. Yo, what's up, Profi? And for those of you that don't know, Mario does Civilized Scoundrels. Sorry, the collector's edition every other Tuesday. And I think actually this coming Tuesday will be his next episode. And I got tripped up, and I thought it was last week. And I was looking, and I was like, "What the hell? It's not even going on right now." And I looked at the date, oh nope, it's tomorrow. So what is it? January 26th. I think he's usually around 5-6 p.m. Pacific. I can't remember. But anyways, he's a friend of the channel. Check out his channel, and you'll see that the schedule for that, and of course set up those notifications if you want to get notified when his stream starts. But all things Star Wars for Mario and crew, and Commander Green he has on his panel, and PCR, and I believe his boy Eric, if I got that name right. So Uncivilized Scoundrels Collector's Edition tomorrow, Tuesday, January 26th. Thanks for coming through, Mario. Let's see, make sure I got everybody in the house. Yes, sir. Yep, Profi's this Tuesday. Yep. We got JC in the house. Johnny Chronicles. What's up, JC? Thank you for coming through. Evening, Feezy and Moose. Hope you're doing well, good sir. All right, Moose. How
yes, sir. I'm doing wonderfully well. The Patriots won. I won't be crying for the rest of the winter. So another 2 weeks of of happiness. And we'll take what we have to do and take care of the Seahawks and spank them out of town. And see, I'll have to make it up to Valkyrie. Just saying, Valkyrie, sorry, our Patriots beat your Seahawks. It's a repeat of 2015. Sorry. Imagine if there was another thing like that. Do you remember the game the game in 2015? Feezy, do you remember that game?
I don't. I'm not. I'm really bad about
in the last few moments of the game, Patriots intercepted, Russell Wilson ball, and just before the end zone. Butler, caught the ball, and he took it out, and the Patriots won, and they like it was huge, are you a football fan?
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but I'm not
only if it's the Rams or the Giants or something like that. I mean, not Giants. I mean 49ers.
Yeah.
The Rams
exactly.
are the 49ers.
I don't follow every single team. I'm not a hardcore fan, but
the 49ers got spanked a few weeks ago. Wasn't it? Last week they got spanked.
Yep, they did. Yep, by the Seahawks.
But Purdy's a good. Purdy will make him be a great quarterback down the road if they ever shore up something. But let's not talk about football. Let's talk about figures.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, I like that segue. Thank you for that. And speaking up first on the list here, we're sticking with releases. As always, I've been going down to announcements. So first up here, we have Seong Gi-Hun from Squid Game Season 2 released. Let me see, we'll switch up. So I covered this figure, the announcement of this figure, on episode 13 of Hot Talk. Link is in the description below, so if you want to go and back and listen to that. So I won't go over the specifics on this one, but I just will say this was announced in February of last year. So almost about just under a year for release. So it was released on the January 14th of this year. $280 USD, just an FYI on that. But yeah, we'll go through some of the final blogger photos here. I just will say off the bat, man, I think this looks good. This came out good. Of course, I have the proto versus final photos that I'm going to do here in a bit after we kind of give our initial thoughts on this figure. But yeah, just like I don't know, just right off the bat, man, just like spoilers, I think this looks great. This came out close, if not as good as the prototype. Again, I'm not one to like look too keenly with the magnifying glass on like details or anything like that, but just based on like the comparison side by side, I think this looks great, man. And I think I mentioned before, I finally started watching Squid Game. I know that was on my to watch list, on my backlog of shows, and I started watching I think about last month, and I'm on season 2, for episode 4 or 5 or something like that. And now that I've seen that, once I went back and I saw this figure again because I hadn't seen it since the announcement. Once I saw that it was released, I knew right away. Oh, that's season 2 look. I was like already, bam! I was locked in. So yep, sure enough, and to that end, dude, I think this looks spot on to his season 2 look. Yeah, this looks really great, man. So shout out to all those who are looking forward to this, who are big fans of this IP, of this show, and they're getting that representation from it. Because I think I heard, Moose can correct me if I'm wrong, if there's like a third party that did maybe the guards. I thought I heard someone say that, but this is
I think so. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
official licensed figure. So shout out to all those who are looking forward to getting this. And the seamless ankles, I haven't seen any reviews yet on this, so I'm wondering if it's truly seamless from the ankle all the way to the foot, or if there's like a hidden joint in the shoe or something. So I'm not sure. Yeah, but just based on the looks. Has Figure Hideout
done a video? I don't know. Did Figure Hideout do a video on this?
Not that I recall. If I did, maybe I missed it. I don't know. But before we go on to that, let me bring in my other panelist. Just joined us from the chat here to the stream. My fellas, my ladies, welcome. Low Key Collector. What is up, Calvin?
What's up, guys? What's up, Unc? How you doing?
Mr. Handsome. It is Mr. Handsome.
Blessed and highly favored. I appreciate that, Unc. Appreciate that.
How you doing, Calvin?
You have a winning smile. When I see you on Lael's show, you have the most winning smile. I have no smile at all anymore.
You know why? Because I never show it. So when I do decide to share it, it's there. But
I know.
I mean, I would. I would hope so. My wife's in dentistry. It'd be kind of fucked up if I had a messed up smile.
I'm never gonna smile in front of her.
I know, right? Self-conscious.
Hi. I'm gonna be like, hi, Mrs. Mrs. Loki. Sorry, I'm sorry,
do that
Mrs.
thing
Loki.
I
can't say anything. I'm gonna wear a mask because I'm like, oh yeah, I got COVID. I have some COVID issues,
pretend you're sick,
Miss Loki, But thanks for coming in, buddy. I love talking to you.
Yeah, man.
Always. I miss you, buddy.
Likewise, man.
I miss your beans. I want some more beans. I want some more Calvin beans.
I'm not doing that shit during the cold.
Calvin Beans.
Just had some down in Virginia with our second brother and the fellas last weekend.
Right, yeah. Yep. Welcome back.
So made a fresh batch.
Well,
Calvin,
nice.
what are your thoughts on this Gi-Hun figure here from Squid Game? Is this one you're picking up, or is this like a one-up that you're good on? You there, Calvin?
Sorry, I talked her up, and can you hear me?
Oh, okay. She appeared. Yeah, she heard.
And then she called, and that's my string for the second. No, this was one I skipped on. I never even got around to watching the second season. Loved the first season, maybe 1 or 2 episodes of the second, and then I just fell off, got into something else. So this is definitely not a one-off that I'm willing to partake of. Too much shit coming, so definitely got to be mindful of what's coming in. And of course, Hot Toys. I mean, well, not Hot Toys, but Sideshow wants to leave you for like 6 months on last payments, and then all of a sudden they want to hit you for all of them at the same time. So
yeah,
I'm cool.
Yep, I hear you. No, yeah, I think I'm there with you, man. Like, this is one. I mean, yeah, I like the show, but again, it's like one of those figures or one of those sources, those IPs where I'm good. I like the source material, but I don't need a figure from that the show. At least not from what I'm seeing so far. But yeah, I'm good on this. Let me address the chat here real quick. We got Adam112 in the house. What's up, Adam? Thank you for coming through, good sir. Hey, Johnny, says Adam. Let's see. Okay, Clinton Martin. Yeah, confirming. There's a third-party guards, Equaz Studio. Okay, so yeah. So for those of you who have that, have something to pair it with. I'm sure that'll be a cool display. I'm guessing. Because I don't recall seeing those third-party guards. I'm guessing, or hopefully they come with different masks to kind of do different poses or different looks on those.
It sounds like that's a damn choice. If they made that, they made the guards. That's by that company. That's really damn choice. If they use it, that's a company that put them out. Dan Toys makes a lot of third-party things, and I'm surprised they get away with it. And why? Because they made, on their official ones like, Godfather and Platoon. They're all on Sideshow. But the one that Barboza, is coming out, and Salazar, that's them too. And the ones for the Pirates of the Caribbean that starts with the E, K-U.
Equaz,
I don't know how to pronounce it, but
yeah.
I think this figure looks awesome. And I look at all the accessories look awesome. I mean, this looks better than Wednesday did for a Netflix show. I think it's more of a likeness to the show, to the Squid Game show. I know, but Wednesday. The only reason I got Wednesday in a way was because I wanted her accessories. I wanted what she was bringing to the table. I wanted her cello on her chair. Most of it, I wanted her figure.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
I wanted her package before I go.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sound like a 20-year-old girl out there.
I wouldn't throw Jenna out of the door anyway, but if she would walked up to my door and I was looking for directions, I go, "Oh yeah, come on in, Jenna." But so, this looks great, but I just watched well, first of all, the only thing I saw on the show was like a preview, and there was some kind of like automated robot, something that I don't know what that is. The front man looked like a woman, kind of a robot thing, and they made everybody stand there, and everything that they moved, they shoot them. I go, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I give it something away. Like I go, I think
it's my
that's just
cool. Playing red light, green light.
Yeah, red light, whatever that is. And then they die. Just like they die. And then I saw. So then I tried to watch the show. My brother recommended it. But my brother's kind of like cold and heartless too. So,
Too.
Well, I mean, like the show. This show so far, what that little preview was, that seems like that's really kind of heartless and cold and soulless. And I'm going to ask you another question. Maybe if you guys have seen more of this, Calvin hasn't, but maybe you have, Feezy. But
yeah,
then I saw like half an episode, and I thought was like, this guy's a clown. He's a gambling addict,
Real quick, just for clarification, how much of this have you seen before?
I saw the preview, a little bit of a preview thing.
So you said you've only seen half the episode?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to watch season 1. Season 1 was dope. Season 2 kind of fell off for me, but season one was very well done. You definitely.
I will give it another shot, Calvin, because I've done that before. when Game of Thrones came out, and I watched that first episode, and I got into it, and then they threw the kid out the window. I go, and you think he probably died or something like that. I go, oh, I'm out. That's it. I'm done. I don't need this thing. But then I was thinking, you know what? That's not how it's gonna end. I got to go back because they're gonna, that guy's gonna get his comeuppance, and the guy became a hero. So I know this is probably what's gonna happen in this show. They're gonna show some kind of heart in this show. But the only other preview I saw was they were playing tug of war, and if you lose, you fall into a fucking pit. Like Jesus Christ. Like okay. I mean that's kind of hard. But I know by season 3, this guy's going to be a hero. He's going to take it over, and then he'll probably become twisted and run the thing, and he'll become evil too. That's what I think will happen.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, like I said, I'm only on.
Watch number 1.
Yeah,
I will. I'll watch it. I'll take a shot at it. Thank you. But this figure and accessories all look top notch. How could if you like that show, you can afford it, get it. But I haven't loved the show yet, and I'm just thinking, in terms of my collecting habits, nothing is rare anymore. Eventually someone will get it and not want it. What is rare? The only thing that's rare is Spider-Man 77. Ha ha ha! Sorry, ha ha ha! And maybe like the
flexing
or the 20 issue of that Iron Man thing, a Coca-Cola Iron Man, 20. Like, okay, gee, could you spare it, Hot Toys? 20 issues of it. I'm only available over there in Hong Kong, So, but very few things, very few things are gonna be. It's gonna be hard to get. But Spider-Man 77 sure will be. I don't know exactly about. I had Spider-Man 78 on order. Somehow I hope I can get another Spider-Man 77 for some reason. I posted a picture somewhere, I think on Instagram. My Spider-Man 77. I gave him a motorcycle. I think it looks awesome. It's like bleed red.
Yeah.
If you saw that,
post that on your Musketeers group?
I put it in Figure Lowdown.
Right. Did you share it to the group, your Facebook group?
No, I haven't done that yet. But I put it on. I was watching I was on my stream. I did it on my stream this morning. I had a stream this morning. Feezy.
I wasn't able to catch
10 a.m. my time. It's so early for you. It was 7 a.m. on a Sunday. So I understand. Well, I mean, that's what I did last week. But So no, I had that, and I think I have so many. I have like a motorcycle. I mean, and Spider-Man 77 is goofy. Like he could have a motorcycle in the show. I don't know if he did or he didn't. The show only lasted like one season. Before the sane mind prevailed. But it looks great. That Spider-Man 7 looks great. But this guy. Well, just back to the topic at hand. Mr. Solo, Master Solo here in a tracksuit. It's good. It's good. Get it. You want it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. A lot of people were mentioning that as well. If they want to, kind of mod or do a custom soul, right? So from the Acolyte, at least you have a head sculpt that you can do that with here. But so going back, I was gonna address Clint here was asking how did I like the show, the Squid Game. I love it, man. Like Calvin was saying here, man. The season 1 was really good. It pulled me in from the first few episodes. Yeah, it's brutal, like Moose was saying, but the premise, I knew that going in how it was gonna be. But I'm really enjoying it, and I want to continue finishing it. But I started watching that along with Bad Batch, which I'll touch on later on a later figure. I'll talk about an announcement that TK Stormtrooper. So just fitting. I think I started watching it before that figure was announced. So perfect timing. But so I'm kind of watching those about the same time. Both good shows, man. Both good shows. But let me see here. Adam saying, "What's up, Moose Feezy? Patriots?" Yeah, we got Jogwan in the house. What's up, Blaine? Says, "Hey guys, you in the chilly zone as well?" I'm not. I think Moose is. Calvin is just chilling in the a warm 60 degrees, and I think Moose is.
I'm cold.
It's cold here. We have a blizzard going on. The only reason I'm gonna be here, for the whole thing, is because I think I'm not working tomorrow. I think they're gonna shut everything down.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
It's so bad. The snow's so bad. Adam's getting belted up in New York. And we're getting get that share of it too. And the snow's not going to stop until like tomorrow night. So.
Oh damn. Okay. Yep.
What are you gonna do? So I mean, I don't think that. I think they're gonna. I was like, they don't really tell you to do this, until like I have to call an emergency number for my job to see if they. I checked it already, but then they said, yeah, come to work. I go, oh, okay, but that'll probably change or something like that because no one's gonna show up. No one's gonna show up because of the weather's out there.
Right.
So
the weather, yeah.
the weather's out. I mean, it's gonna be like 15 inches of snow or more. I mean, so we don't know yet until it stops, and I don't think people aren't going to want to go outside, even go to the post office and mail anything. So,
yeah,
but
that's true.
and then there's not going to be any trucks. You can't get the trucks around. You can't move. They want to clear the snow. I mean, the snow's going to be having to be cleared like all day and all night tomorrow. This overnight. I can hear the guys rumbling down the road.
The trucks, yeah. Well, just be safe out there, Moose. If you do go anywhere, if not, then yeah, just. Stay inside looking at your figures. Having your figures keep you warm.
I'll do another stream tomorrow. I'll do another stream probably. Today I unboxed Spider-Man 77. Before that I did the Batman and from the Flash figure and Bat Cycle. You can check that out. Then I showed a couple of things you guys have never seen before. And it was not even a hot toy and it's not even a third party. It's something from Disney made it. It's called Disney Designer Dolls.
Yeah, I saw that on the Incredibles. Right? Yeah, I'll put your link in the description below. So if anyone missed it, we'll go back. I need to go back and catch the replay myself. So yeah, if you guys are interested,
I did it on my Facebook page.
I'll put his link in the description below, and then you guys can check it out. And yeah, I did see those incredible statues, Moose. Those look great. I'll have to see more. I'm curious to see more photos on that. But going back here to this,
then I tried to do Grievous, but I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch layout.
Let me go back to this figure here, Moose. Here's what. So Clint had mentioned that. I think he was mentioning there's a seam here in the shoe because I thought it was just all seamless. Sorry, like a joint, and you can kind of see it here just above the shoe. So I think I see what Clinton is talking about right here. So yeah, I not almost visible, but I mean I guess it's better than having the joint. Like where the ankle is, right? So kind of a redesign. Kind of like what they do in some figures where they move like there's like a thigh swivel, but either like they move that cut somewhere on part of the design so it's a little more hidden and not just kind of obvious. If you guys know what I'm talking about on some figures, I'm thinking more of like 6-inch, like 12 scale stuff. But yeah, I mean, anything helps, right? To kind of hide whatever joint that they have. But let me go switch over to the Proto versus Final here. Let me get your thoughts on this, Calvin. I was thinking that this sculpt looks great, man. We got Proto on the left, Final on the right. I don't know. What do you think?
It's looking good. I think they showed up with this one. I can't see any complaints.
Yeah, the hair too, man. I know sometimes like the hair, it could be not as defined in the Final. And the prototypes, they usually the sculpted hair, they've usually been doing a great job. And then the Final's a little less detail, but I mean this one here, just based on this photo, that detail in that hair sculpt, man, that looks awesome too. So yeah, they stuck with it, man.
When Hot Toys ship the bed, it's pretty easy to point out. So this is not one of those.
Yeah, no shitting the bed here in this one. Yeah, this one's pretty clean. Their sheets are clean for this one.
Not shitting the bed like Batman Returns, supposedly.
Go ahead, Calvin. What did you say?
Hey, I'm beat me to it.
Oh, you said the Batman Returns, Moose?
Well, I said he was talking about what shits the bed. I think Batman Returns are probably the figure shit in the bed because people are finding so many flaws on it. Like bad paint.
That's not with the sculpt, though. Like I think everyone's like praising the
sculpt looks probably the best part of the thing, but it's quality control on Hot Toys' part.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where like the design maybe for some reason they didn't really think that through, or I don't know. Yeah, I heard it because I think I mentioned that too when I covered that release. The early reviews were mentioning like the belt was rubbing on the leg and stuff. So, but I didn't hear about. I started recently hearing more about the elbow and things like that. So yeah, it's just all bad. That's unfortunate though. I mean, if you don't really planning on posing that figure, it still looks great. But yeah, hopefully not a lot of people will encounter those issues there. But we got S-Beam in the house. What's up, Superior Beam? Thank you for coming through, good sir. Hopefully you're having a good night and you're also staying warm and bundled up. Yeah, Feezy's 20 or we riot. Yeah, depending on the panelists here, I'll leave it up to them. I do have one lined up, but we'll see. S-Beam adds. It's a cool figure, kind of boring though, unless you really love the show. Yeah, I'm with you. You guys know me. I'm not really one for like figures in suits type figures, unless there's some exceptions based on or depending on who the character is. But for the most part, yeah, I just kind of skip figures like this personally. But I do, credit where credit's due, man. This sculpt looks great. I personally think. We got X-Man in the house. What's up? My man, X-Man Supreme. What's up, everybody? Says X-Man. Thank you for coming through, good sir. Hopefully you're having a good night as well.
What up, boy?
Yeah. We got Beam doing the endavment and X-Men doing beam engagement. Yeah, going back and forth there. Let's see here. Johnny Chronicles. I could listen to Moose for hours. Yeah, and he's like, I've been trying to get him to do his more and more of his own streams. So it seems like he is. He's Moose. Yeah. You're getting closer and closer to doing them.
Tough. It's so tough.
It is. Yeah.
So I might
it's hard, but once you get going,
yeah.
Oh, good.
No, I mean, once I get going, I have so many resources to draw from. There's like figures falling off the walls, the whole place is dripping with. If you saw it, how many figures in box or unboxed, I buy so much goddamn shit. I just love it all, man.
Yes, you do.
And I've been telling you, I've been buying motorcycles. I get that Spider-Man on a motorcycle now, and it's just gorgeous stuff. I love it. I got Harley Davidson from 1902. Not that I actually made it. That's how the version that they made. I find Zonex is a great motorcycle company. Zonex with an X. But
you have a lot of.
I love getting talking about figures. I can talk figures off to you drop dead. But let me. I make you sick. I don't want to collect anymore. Moose is an asshole. I don't want to talk to him anymore.
You have hours of content there. Moose just surrounding you. That's what I was saying. You know what? Moose needs to get his own channel and just let it go, man. Just let it all out. And it's good to see you're actually doing that. So yeah, man, keep it going. It'll get easier the more you do it. I know it's hard at first, but once you get the rhythm down, it'll just get easier and easier. And like I said, if you need help, let me know. I'll definitely help you out.
What I need to do is get my laptop working because maybe it'll instead of these stupid phones that I'm using, but I don't know how well I can position where my stuff is, because when you do a stream on a phone, you gotta do it vertical, you guys are doing it, like you do it, that's your option, but I don't even have that option, I can't do it both ways. I'm gonna do it one way, one way or the highway.
I'm sure we can figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. If I get my laptop working, it should be okay. And
maybe you can skip at least one figure and get yourself a new laptop, or maybe two figures. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, it's not broken. The laptop's not broken. I haven't used it in so long, and I just haven't configured it. Man, it's so easy to just use your phone and get everything, Just so it's like unbelievable. I have the eBay app, God, I got eBay app, Facebook app. I live on apps all day long,
You got
and so I mean, Instagram, but I don't understand why I need Instagram and Threads. I don't know. What do I need that for? What do I need Threads?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't use that either. But let me get back to the chat here and we'll go on to the next figure. We got 14 Wellington in the house. What is up, Mr. Wellington? Thank you for coming through. Joe Chop. Let's see here. And sorry if I'm missing some. Appreciate you guys engaging in talking in the chat here. So apologies though if I miss anybody here. We got NW Collector in the house. What's up, Larry? What's up to the panel? What is up, good sir? Thank you for coming through, man. Hope you're having a good night.
I get to see Larry in 2 months. Looking forward to it.
Oh, damn. You're like doing a world tour, Calvin. You're seeing everybody.
Well, I mean, I travel for a living. That's what I do. So, I mean, I figured if I'm in the area, I might as well reach out to a brother, break bread.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
We've done it several times. You know what I mean?
Yep. X-Men here saying, I heard some folks are having issues with Batman Returns and some aren't. Guess I'll find out soon. Oh, man, yeah. Good luck to you. Knock on wood. Hopefully you don't have any issues there, X-Man.
I got a question for Ray. Ray at 14 Wellington. Hey, Ray, is that a Sid Arthur thing? Are you talking about Sid Arthur? That's enough. You guys are what is Moose talking in code for?
Yeah.
Over
my head.
Okay.
Yeah, Sid Arthur. Yeah, is that Sid Arthur? 14.
Sid Arthur. Whatever. Sid Arthur.
A curious Moose wants to know. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah. Like Go River. Okay. Appreciate you all again for tuning in and talking figs with us. With that, though, let's go ahead and go to the next one. Let's see, where am I at? So, going from Gi-Hun to Mr. Torch of the human variety. We got Human Torch from Deadpool and Wolverine, also released. Let's see where we at here. Let's see, he released January 18th. So, was it like last week? About less than a week ago. Announced January of last year. So, a little over a year from release. And this one I discussed, I forgot to write the episode, but I did discuss this in a previous Hot Talk. Again, link in the description below if you want to go listen in on the announcement of this one. So I did, went through our discussion, our details from there. I will say this is 305 USD, but last I checked, it sold out at a lot of retailers, sold out and or waitlisted. So if you're still on the fence with trying to get this guy, good luck to you. It's another one of those interesting ones, right? It's like kind of followed this same suit as Supergirl, same situation where this came out announcement, head sculpt was not up to par. A lot of people were just roasting it. Of course, we'll do the proto versus final here in a minute, but same situation. They Hot Toys improved it on the final, and then bam, just like that, it started just selling out. People scooping it up. There may be a few retailers, I didn't go through all the websites, but most of the major ones that I usually look at, it seems to be sold out. So it's just crazy. It went from, zero to, I don't want to say hero, but you see him, Johnny Storm is a hero. There you go. He's almost sold out everywhere. One thing to note here on this that I did see some reviews on this one. So his wraps, they're actually fabric wraps, which is interesting. It looks like they just kind of wrapped it over like a plastic sleeve. And I'm sure some of you have seen the videos or reviews, I'm talking about. But for those that didn't, you can remove his hands and you slide the wraps on his arms, like you have with some similar features of other figures. But the wraps that are on his forearms are actually apparently they're fabric, based on the reviews that I'm seeing. His boots, it's not a split cut boot, but it is flexible, right? So you do have good ankle articulation there. The shoulder flames, the flames on his shoulders are magnetic, so you kind of attach magnetically, where all the other ones kind of, I think they kind of like clamp on. There's like either like a C clamp or some sort of like more tension based. These ones here on his forearm, these here kind of just slide over his forearm, I think. But yeah, this right here on his shoulder, there's two magnets on either side, so that gets magnetically attached to his shoulders there. And then the base, I was wondering how the base was going to work for his flame on base. And it seems like there's just two like feet grooves to place his feet in, and that's just how he stands in there. So I was kind of curious how that was going to work, but yeah, I guess you just match up the footprints on his boots, and then bam, you should be good. And then the flame effect that shoots out from his hand, that goes on by just removing the hand, and I guess it pegs onto where that peg is on his wrist. I don't know how sturdy that's going to be. If you were to hold his hand straight out right and put that effect on, I don't know how well it's going to hold up. You guys let me know if that's going to like start drooping down once you put that on or not. So this, let me hear, actually. This effect. You see how I kind of have it angled up, so I think that helps with it, right? But if it was leveled in like 90 degrees from his body, I wonder how well that'll hold up there. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know, but I'll turn it over to Calvin here. What do you think about this here? Is this one that you're adding to your resistance?
This is coming home. This will be part of the resistance. I'm glad that big ass crease in the middle of his forehead got removed, and they made some kind of improvements to it. So yeah, I'm all for it.
They're like, we need to take that off and put that on the Batman blue and gray instead. So that's where it went. Remove the creases from his forehead and shifted it somewhere else.
Nah, that looked like a damn nutsack on his forehead. That one. So yeah. This is much improved from that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go back and touch on my thoughts on the head sculpt here. I still think it's a little off, but I think I agree it's a little better than what it was before. I don't know, Moose, is this one coming home? Or I should ask, how many are you getting?
Not yet. Not yet. Wow. Okay. When it came out and everyone was scoffing at the head sculpt, I go, maybe I'll wait on this one. So I didn't order it on a sideshow, and it waitlisted. I didn't catch it like I caught the Xenomorph on Monday. Xenomorph, I got two of them. Oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden, I think by Tuesday or Monday afternoon or Tuesday, they were all gone. But this one, they've improved it enough. I think I'm going to get it, and I know a place I can get it at. you know.
Okay.
But you might have to pay a little bit more money than Sideshow, and so I'll have to suffer the loss. You know, but I love everything Deadpool and Wolverine. You know, I mean, you know, I bought a deluxe Wolverine. You know, and I got it, you know, in the yellow and blood, you know, yellow and you know, what do you call it? I also got, you know, you help me get an extra, you know, brown suit Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
And I also got a standard Wolverine, too cheap. Because some lady was, you know, had a little dent on the leg, and I got that. So this I'm gonna get eventually in my special thing, and Calvin knows where it is. You know, he's been there. So, and so that's where I'll be getting this guy. You know, and I think it looks good enough. You know, you don't need an anal probe to you know, to see his head sculpt, because you're not gonna. No one besides me is gonna look at it. It looks good enough. You know. Plus, I also, you know, I don't know. I also bought. You know what I bought recently for like a not that decent, not that high a price.
Motorcycle.
Yeah. No, not a motorcycle. No, he doesn't need. He won't be able to get on a motorcycle. You know. God, I want a goddamn. I want. Never mind that. You talk about a vehicle for the Deadpool and Wolverine. I want a Honda Odyssey. You know, like, give me that. You know, 1/6 scale. You know, and all beat up and trash. You know. Well, now I lost my train of thought. So,
what'd you buy for this guy? You said you bought something for him. Sorry, I threw you off there.
No, I didn't buy anything yet for him, but I'm gonna get. You know, I'm gonna get. I get all the. You know, I'm gonna get all the Deadpool figures. You know, and I think I'm gonna get this, and so it'll be good. It'll be good enough. You know, I only need one. You know, I don't need multiple like I normally get. You know, like got an extra TVA coming. You know, like I don't know why. I just want to like have another opportunity to do something. You know, I think because there's always an extra face sculpt. You know, it's like in that today I unboxed the faceplate. I don't know. I mean, what do you get? I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm questioning like, why do I need faceplates? You know, like it just. I'm not gonna like keep on changing a faceplate. You know, like I don't know what. I'm not gonna be. I don't. You know, maybe I have too many fingers. That's just what it is. I have too many fingers. You know, because I'm not gonna be going back and forth. Oh, let's change. Let's do it. I'm in a different mood today. I gotta clean. I gotta unbox 40 other ones before I can, you know, start playing games. Put an extra hour on something that you know, no one's gonna care about but me. You know, so. No, this is good. I'm gonna get it, you know, and I'll be very happy to have it.
This is a cool, this looks like this does look like a fun figure. And X-Men here was saying that, and I think a lot of people feel this way too. X-Men Supreme saying, I didn't care at first, but after seeing the final product, I kind of want this figure. Yeah, man, you and like it seems like a lot of other collectors too, because they all jumped on this. And like I said, man, it seems like it's gonna be hard to come by. S-Beam saying, I like the final, but I probably still won't pick this up. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. We got Blurred Dad Life in the house. What's up, Blurred Dad? Thank you for coming through. What's good, everyone?
Hey, JD.
Hope you're having a good night, good sir. Let's see.
Now I remember what I wanted to say. So I got the Captain America. Remember that exclusive that came out like in 2021 or 22? Oh, the stealth? That was like that kind of like pissed everybody off because they like disappeared in like 8 seconds. It was a Sideshow exclusive. The Stealth Strike one. You know, they're making it again. I don't know how different it is. You know, the one that for Endgame. I got that
with a Thanos gauntlet.
Cheaper than I got it. Would have gotten it on Sideshow on eBay. The lady took my price. She wanted $400. I go, no, I'll give you $3. Okay, and free shipping. Like, fuck, nice. Give me that goddamn figure. I was looking for that before. I tried to get it before, and the day it came up, and like my phone never would go through. Like I was like the early days of, you know, because I haven't really been doing, you know, I've been doing sporadic Hot Toys because I got spoiled early on in Hot Toy collecting, you know, because I got the T800 MMS 117 back in 2012 for $120, you know, Arnie figure at a comic book shop, perfect in the box, you know, like because somebody bought it and somebody ordered it and they just never came back and finished their pre-order, you know, finished paying it off, so they sold it to me, like thanks. And you know, and I've started. Ever since I wouldn't buy any Hot Toys unless I got them at a bargain price. And occasionally they would show up. They would float ashore, and I would, you know, pull them out, reel them back in. You know, but only if they were cheap. You know, like because I skipped on. You know, I didn't want to back in the day. You know, Superman was like $212 or something like Superman Christopher Reeve, and I you know. And I didn't want to sink the pink and pay another extra $100. I already bought Arnie. I'd pay it for $120, but I'm not going to pay $220 for or more on that. So that's what I want to say. But my Captain America, I might switch out my Captain America head sculpt with this and put it on here. See what the difference is. If it fits, maybe they're not even accessible. You know, who knows?
Oh yeah.
Wait, Hot Toys does the head sculpts now.
Yeah, if nothing else, maybe like some blue tack might you might just use some blue tack on it if you really wanted to. I mean, but yeah, that could work also.
Mystery. What's that called? Mystery gel.
Yeah. Museum gel. I think you're talking about. But
museum gel. Yeah.
We got Justin McFly in the house. Positive vibes, everyone. What's up, Justin McFly? Thank you for coming through, Mr. McFly.
Yeah, Justin was on my stream this morning. I appreciate you guys coming. You know, I get it's like a big empty hollow shell. You know, I can hear people like, hey, there's one person in the audience. Thanks for coming. That one person. For the most part.
14 Wellington, here you go, Moose. I have no idea what a Sid Arthur thing is, Michael. I was just trying to point out your ability to go with the stream of consciousness like a river forever flowing. I'm 100% down for it. See, there you go. Yep, people are. You got some interest there, Moose. I'm telling you, keep it going on the streams, and you can like story time with Moose. Maybe like bring out one of your figures, and then just go into a stories, get some background.
Raymond,
I'm interested.
Raymond, go read a book called Siddhartha. Siddh. Siddhartha. Can't remember how to spell it. By Hermann Hesse. Hesse. He's a German, author. He won the Nobel Prize. He does a lot of Hindu, Buddhist kind of stuff, tinge stories, that when you talk about the river, that's sort of a Hindu kind of thing, I think. That's why I mentioned that, Raymond. So back to the real world. Sorry for my tangential, exercises here.
Yep. All good, Moose. All good. I know. You're getting better. I have noticed. I will give you that. So appreciate that.
I'm self-editing in the head.
Yeah, JC here asking the question a lot of us are still wondering, that a lot of us still have one of the mysteries of the world. Where's Gambit and Elektra? Exactly. Where are they indeed? We got Human Torch, who wasn't even advertised as being part of the Resistance when Hot Toys teased him, but we got him before we got Gambit and Elektra. So yeah, hopefully it's not one of those things. Again, Hot Toys and completing lines. We'll see. Maybe a few years down the road or something. Hopefully not, but I mean, better late than never, if anything, right? Let me see here. Preach Moose. Yeah, there you go. See, JC saying Preach Moose.
I'm a reverend. Sometimes I think about how do I do it. The Church of Action Figure collecting. So that's how I really want to do it. I want to have. I feel like I'm a reverend. I am Reverend Moose. I'm preaching the will of the people, about how to collect and what to try to collect. I'm a shitty collector, because I'm a megalomaniac. I'm not like Shane, who's like so disciplined and so, because I just love everything. Give me that piece of candy. Give me that piece of candy, But
squirrel.
We'll see what happens. I'm happy. I'm the happiest I've ever fucking been, baby. With these figures, I'm gonna get screamed at. When I get thrown out of the house, when I get thrown out of my place, I go, well, by whom? Probably the fire department, if anybody,
No, yeah, keep it going, Moose.
Stay young at heart.
What's that, Calvin?
All this candy talk. I'm gonna start calling Uncle Willy Wonka, WW.
Yeah. Who can make a sunrise? Yeah. Moose costume with the cane. Yeah. We got the Movie Cannon Gio in the house. What's up, Movie Cannon? Thank you for coming through. Hope you're having a good night, good sir. If you missed it, Figures Talk this past Friday, as he usually does. And he also had some Oscar streams going on with Alex Montano, the Oscar nominations. So be sure to check that out.
Cool. I missed it.
If you haven't already,
I'll check the replay.
Come awards or Oscars or awards he's in general for the movies. Yeah, he usually has a couple of streams that he does. So, thanks for coming through, Gio. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully that cough is better also. But, okay, going on here. Real quick, I wanted to point out this. So shout out to the bloggers for some of these photos here, especially this one here. I think this is a cool shot, man. Just like a little creative throwing his cape here with that flame. Cool use of the flame, man. That's pretty awesome. I like that. So shout out to Ultra Bin, I think that is Ultra Bin. UB looks like, yeah, good one for this one, man. Good one on that one. Yes, a lot of cool photos here. Okay, let me switch over to the Proto versus Final here. So Proto on the left, Final on the right. Then I think I was on the for the proto. I can't remember where I landed, but I mean, I can in this shot. I know some were worse than others, but in this one here, face on, I kind of see Chris Evans in that one. But yeah, either way, regardless on the final here, I think they definitely stepped it up, and he looks more like him there. Like, you know, even on the as usual, the beard, right, and the goatee, well, the beard, the facial hair, I should say, trimmed down a little bit, not as prominent, but that's usually the case for Hot Toys. The hair made it a little more golden. I know on the proto it's kind of more matte, like a dark brown, but you know, Hot Toys for when they usually do blonde hair, it's kind of more of a golden. It looks to be the case here, but it could be the lighting. Maybe the lighting is just a little bit brighter there on the hair. You guys tell me. I don't have this figure, and I'm skipping on it, but I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it could be a little
the
brighter.
final looks very much thinner than the prototype. Look at
right?
I mean, the thickness of it. It's very much thinner, and it's probably more of a likeness, but I still don't think it captures, Chris Evans, or the Johnny Storm, how it's supposed to look. I mean, Johnny, you can't make it Johnny Storm really, because Johnny Storm, in the Fantastic Four movie, he was pudgy faced, Johnny Storm. As far as Chris Evans back 20 years ago. He was pudgy. Go look at the movie. Go back and see that. He bald. He was almost, they had a crew cut. He had a really short trimmed haircut.
Oh yeah.
And he was kind of really pudgy faced, And he grew into a good looking kid. But he was good looking then. But he was kind of more had, rather I recall, he had a pudgy face. And but they just made a much improvement in the final over the proto. The proto looks like he's very weary. You know what I'd rather see? I want to see a Cassandra. I want to see a Cassandra Nova, version of how when she turned him into Inside Out. I want to see a skeleton like that with his skin on the ground. That's what I want to see from that scene. That was my third party thing. It's basically a dead Johnny Storm.
Yeah, that's her accessory, like Cassandra Nova, but her accessory is like a skeleton of the Human Torch.
Well, it's not even it's a whole body, they're not even a skeleton, because it's like bloody. It was like that could all be a figure by itself, like Asmus could make it, and because it's too big to be just an accessory. You'd have to, it had to be a 2-pack or something like that, but. Yeah, I probably will eventually get this. I'm just gonna I just might as well wait until somebody puts it on the BSTs because I live there, and I have every big BST I have sending me messages immediately. And right now I'm just I'm losing out on things by being here. But I'm donating my time to you, Beezy, because you are a good guy.
I appreciate that, Moose. Thank you. Yeah, from taking time.
You are the best guy. And the fact that you even let me on the stream, and where other places are not even some places have banned me from their stream, from ever being on their stream, and some places kicked me out of their stream because I was already in their group because I was didn't agree with what they said. They go, "You're out. Screw you, Moose." I go. Well, and I will get the last laugh. I will have the last laugh.
That's when you say, you know what? Well, fine then. Fuck it. I'll do it my own show, and that's what you're doing. So yeah, again, good to see you're doing your own streams. But another one, ladies and gentlemen, from the chat to the panel, let's welcome X-Man Supreme, my man X. What's up?
Moose, you're up here. You're up here. I'm gonna need you to come down here a little bit.
Talk me down, X-Man. I'll let you talk for a while. And I'm kind of tired. I just want to say that I want to just make it through the whole stream. That's all. Because I'm not going to work tomorrow, I'm sure.
Let me just say everything that Unc just said in low key way. Black don't crack, and this ain't it with this proto.
This ain't it.
Succinct, very succinct, low key, very succinct.
Yeah, everyone here saying why? Yeah, what's up?
I'm a mouth breather.
Hey,
I'm a mouth breather, so I can pontificate forever. I'm like a pope. Let me pontificate. This is Pope Moose.
We got Loco Lou in the house. What up, Lou? What's poppin'?
Loco Lou
says Lou. Lou's phrase. I can't do him justice, but yeah, how you doing, man? Thank you for coming through,
good sir.
Yeah, like that. That was actually pretty good. That was pretty close. Lou's saying every stream I see Moose on stream, he's still talking. It's like the same sentence. Yeah, he's just going on. But yeah, thanks for coming through, Lou. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's all love, Moose. It's all love. Like, love you, Uncle Moose. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't. The final so much better. Yeah, S Beam says, "Yep, yeah, I think I agree here." X came just in time. What are your thoughts here on this final versus Proto, the figure in general?
I think I'm gonna have to find one. It's the only one that I don't have on order. I just didn't care, and now I'm seeing the final, and I think it looks pretty good.
Hey, my man cares all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know he showed up looking pretty, and I'm like, oh. He pulled his glasses off, let his hair down, you know. Yeah. Like, oh, well, you're the most beautiful girl in school.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I will say it is a step up. This one here looks pretty good, but again, it's like with Miko. Actually, go back to there's some photos here, like this one, for instance. You kind of lose it. I wonder if it's just because it looks soft because the light, again, the lighting. But this one looks less so like Evans here to me personally. But I mean, either way, you know, it's a pass for me. I'm just kind of seeing what I'm seeing here. There's some angles. This photo's funny here. Some angles looks good. Some angles.
He looks fantastic. The only thing about him, I think, is that because he does that thing where when his arms are down, his lats disappear.
Oh,
and it's kind of it's a little weird looking, but like I can get past that. I think it looks really cool. I always just keep wondering, like, why did he find Cap's pants and put those on, and what's he doing with the burqa? What's that all about? Like, what does he need all of this for? And I know why, obviously, but like in universe, why would he need? It keeps bothering me. I don't know why.
I wonder if because like that place where they're at, what is it? The Void? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I like, you know, that's all the X rejected heroes or whatever. So I wonder if there was like a version of Cap that didn't make it, and he just took his clothes like a.
He's like, oh, I guess I can get in the pants.
Yeah. I'll take these shoes, give these boots.
Pockets.
Yeah.
He doesn't have pockets, so that's true. He could have just been like, yep.
Can't Cassandra Nolan turned him inside out?
Yeah, I think you want that accessory Moose that Johnny Storm.
I'm gonna get that Johnny Storm. I'm gonna get that Johnny Storm.
That's gruesome.
I'll send you the link. X-Man, if you haven't gotten Johnny yet. I'll send you the link.
Oh, yeah. I would very much like that. Thank you.
Okay.
Did you get
Nightfall, Dave?
Yeah, I have him on order. I have everything but this on order.
Either. I didn't know what a Nightfall either. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was slow. I just think I was just slow on that. I did get X-23 though. She's coming in, and they're gonna take it. I think I paid for her already. She's coming in.
Yeah,
soon.
I have her coming soon too.
I was gonna say it's safe to say I think X is getting any iteration of a pool out there.
Oh yes,
pool, nice pool, yeah, all the pools.
I got to go find the cowboy now because I let him go because I was on my no third party kick, and now I'm regretting that decision.
Now you're kicking yourself.
So there's Moose Pool too, you know.
Yeah.
Moose Pool. Oh yeah, you gotta do your own Moose Pool there. I was gonna touch on here, but a lot of people were saying like, what's with the proto here looking like a chimney sweep here from Mary Poppins, like with all this like soot and like coal and shit on his face. Yeah, I don't remember him. Yeah, I don't remember him looking that dirty.
I guess it's a bad thing to say. I shouldn't have said that.
Ooh, busted! They're coming after you now. Well, there goes your channel, Moose. And then here on the right, he's like, looks like, yeah. And you just started.
All the eight people have to go find something else to watch.
I'm sure you're fine. Yeah, you'll be good.
I didn't even hear what he said.
So yeah, again, if you're able to get those, like X-Men, if you're interested, I will keep an eye out for you. If you really want one, just let me know. And of course, you know, I got you. I'll try to see if I can help you find one. If you're interested.
Right, well, it sounds like Moose has a hookup.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Moose got that.
Sounds like you got it.
I don't have it. No, I have a link. I haven't got it myself yet. I'm gonna go to the link tonight probably or tomorrow. You know, and order it. You know, what should be sold out by the time I get there. You know, I'm stupid. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you right now, Dave. On your message. Look on your messenger. Right. That's the thing I like to use the best.
Well, just in case, Jay, keep a look out.
Will do. S Beam here is adding, Dave, you're gonna find that Cowboy Deadpool, and that's when Hot Toys will announce these.
I'm telling you, dude,
right?
that's what's gonna happen.
That's exactly
Hey, but
what will
on the
happen.
plus side, they haven't announced that patch yet, and we got that
I was just
patch,
thinking,
though, so,
yeah.
So you're good. I think you might be safe on the Cowboy pool. I don't know. I
Maybe.
think they haven't even done the Resistance yet, so I don't know if they would put out another one before those two.
I think I got it in the other room, the cowboy variant.
The only hope
I
that I
haven't unboxed
have
it yet.
is that Hot Toys would do some shit like not put out the rest of Resistance and then announce Peter Pool. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Announce Peter Pool. Give me
That'll
Peter
still be a
Pool.
win.
I want Peter Pool.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be a win for you, I bet. Bo.
Oh yeah, I would love to have. That would be the best figure. With the where the zipper's all messed up on the belly and then he's got the package. Yeah, dude.
The package, yeah. Anyone else get any more thoughts on Johnny Storm, Human Torch here before we go on to the next one?
No, just
Johnny.
looking forward to getting this one in.
Are you
It's
following
still on the
X-Men's
weakest
path?
side of Hot Toys figure.
Are you following X-Men's path, Calvin? Are you getting like all the? Are you?
I am not following X-Men's path.
Oh.
Batman has a chokehold on my ass, so I'm picking and choosing
Gotcha.
when it comes out to
It's
things, but this is one that's coming in.
Nice. Okay. Able to secure one. Nice.
Narrow the
All right, going
path,
on to-
long as the way.
Right.
Going on to this next one, man. This one, this looks so good. So we got another release, the final of the releases, I believe it is. Yeah, we got the Scorched Xenomorph here, announced November 2024, and just released here January 19th. Again, price $305 USD. I discussed the announcement of this figure episode in Hot Talk episode 9. Again, links in the description below if you want to go and listen to the details and our initial thoughts on that one. I did do a comparison of some previous aliens, or xenomorphs, I should say, that Hot Toys did, and I'll kind of touch on that again here in a little bit. But yeah, man, this one, oh damn, this just looks so fucking good. The details, I mean, like the HR, is it Giger or Geiger? I always forget how to pronounce his name. The design.
Geiger, I think it is.
Is he German?
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, I'll just say G.
Yeah.
HRG. This, oh man, I always love this design personally. I think I mentioned in the previous stream I skipped on the big chap because I wasn't really I respected what it was for the time, but I wasn't really too keen on the guy in suit look. Granted, I know that's that's the effects they were going for at the time, but this design here, man, oh man, I'm just all about this. You guys know me, and being a sucker for detail and really appreciating it. Just this thing is just like loaded with it. Just everything of the sculpting here in this. This looks so sick. Saw some reviews on this already. And a couple of things to point out with this. So of course it has swappable lower jaws. And this, I wasn't sure how this was going to work when I was talking about the discussion of this figure. I know in the past, Hot Toys had the way they did their xenomorphs is there's like a latch behind the head, behind his the head here. Let me kind of see if I can show you this part here. There's like a lever, and you slide it forward, and I believe it locks in place to extend the inner jaw or the inner mouth. And so I presume they were going to do that here, just because it seems like that's what they've been doing that whole time. But no, after watching some reviews, it's now magnetized, right? So there's like a tool that comes with. It's basically just a magnet. It's like a magnet on this like plastic rod. You just stick it in the mouth, and you pull out the inner tongue and lock that in place. So I thought that was a cool, different approach, right? There's less mechanisms that can fail. So no more lever or switching. It's now just get the magnet and pull it out. And I presume if you lose that, it's just a magnet, right? You can just find another magnet, glue it, or tape it to a stick, then make your own makeshift magnet type of device thing. But so the lower jaws swap out. One of them is articulated, so it has like a ratcheted jaw. And then the tendons, I guess you want to call them, the mouth tendons. Let me see if I can find a photo. Those are like a soft rubber, like these things here, right? So you got one jaw that's articulated and one that's fixed in the open position, which I appreciate, right? Again, having the option to have the mouth either open or closed. And even with the articulated one, you have like you can have kind of like different expressions based on how wide his mouth opens. So yeah, that was really cool based on the review I saw. The only concern I have is on that mouth tendon thing, the longevity of that, based on, because that's articulated. Depending how often you articulate that jaw or what pose you leave it in, I don't know how long it's going to last. So while the articulated one has like soft rubber, the fixed one is made of all plastic, I believe, is what I remember hearing on that other jaw there. So that's kind of interesting there. But yeah, I'll throw it over to you guys. Anyone picking this up, or thoughts on this Xenomorph here from Alien Romulus?
I need that Dave special that Unc just blessed him with the Human Torch. So if you have a link for this, help your boy out. I am looking for this.
Oh, look. I don't think it's on there. Let me go look. Maybe it is. Let me take a look.
I mean, I've got my ace in the hole that I can always call on. I've got a couple of those, but if you got something, let me know.
Yep. Yeah, I'll keep a lookout for you too, Ken. If I hear anything or see anything, I'll let you know.
I was flying back in on the 19th, was released, and when I finally was concerned about it, it was waitlisted. So, but this looks phenomenal. All the shots look good. They really did their thing with this one. And I, like you, Feezy, I was really concerned about the big chap. I was like, I'll get the big chap. Nah, this one, I think this is the one right here.
Yes, sir, man. Look at this. I love the way they switched up here with this red, like, background to contrast the alien. Yeah, this is just like this setup right here is pretty sick. But man, look at this. Oh, here's the tendon things I was talking about here on the mouth. So on the fixed jaw, I believe this is all like plastic.
Yeah, it's hard plastic.
Articulated, is it? Yeah, okay. And then on the articulated jaw, this is like more like a soft type of like rubber, so it extends. It flexes, right? So you can open and close the mouth here.
It's a cool gimmick.
And of course yeah, it is. Yeah, and of course that front forehead. What do they call it? A carapace?
A peen.
A carapine.
The peen
that comes off. Yeah.
Pause.
That's the peen helmet right there.
Oh man, that thing that is removable. You can have. I think there's some photos here. We'll take a look. But yeah, man, I just want to again look at these details in this, man. This is so sick, and just the articulation on this also from the reviews I've seen so far. Yeah, and then Calvin mentioned, and I think here being mentioned here in the chat. Sad that I missed this one. I'll need to find one. Yeah, man, it's another one sold out almost everywhere. I think even more so than a Human Torch. So for those of you that again, I'll keep my eyes and ears open if I come across one. But in general, yeah, good luck to those of you who are trying to get one of these, because this just went out quick. I think a little before it was released, I think people saw how great it was. Again, like the Human Torch, and then people just like started swooping them up. And I was thinking to myself too, like, damn, I should have got another one because these look badass. But on that note, do you guys think Hot Toys will release like a variant of this version of
what would they be stupid not to? How much money do they want to leave on the table? There's so much things they're leaving on the table already as it is. They have to do another one. They already put out the Feral Predator twice. I mean, and I get sucked in. Because I didn't want to chase it like I had to chase my first Feral Predator. But I did get a better bargain, by not buying it right away on Sideshow. So sometimes it's all dependent of you if you can live with whatever the payment. Like I didn't want to go chasing the crow, so I paid it off. So fuck it. I still say I think I saved $150 plus. But I definitely I love Alien. Okay, I mean what I was in a comic book shop in 23, and they had Ellen Ripley from the first movie Alien. For like basically the same price I would have paid if I ordered it on Sideshow, 7 years ago, 8 years earlier, and so I bought that. Like that was beautiful. I'm gonna get that, and I've been collecting. I have the 18-inch Kenner Alien. It's over there on the wall, up in the shelf, in the box. I ain't coming out of the box. That's a toy that stays in a box, MIB, and it has a dome too, so it's not missing anything, and it has the instructions. So I'm very happy. The box was a little bit worn, a little bit beat up, but you got to live with what you take with it. And that was like great for years. I had that that was like my first big eBay purchase. And then I find the quarter scale ones for like half price, from NECA. NECA makes some great Xenomorphs.
Huge ones.
They make the Big Chap, and they make the Alien Warrior. So when I saw I had the Ripley, I got her. And then I said, well, okay, good. So, and just like 2 weeks before Hot Toys put the 2.0 of the Big Chap out, I had bought a Big Chap. I said, fuck, damn, God, motherfucker, damn it, so. And and then I got on eBay. It was like cheap. They're like, you can see how when things start going down in price on Hot Toys, like it must be a 2.0 coming. Somehow people know, or they're sick of things. I mean, I've been finding the Predators cheap and Aliens cheap and Alien Warrior I got cheap. I got Dallas and Pain cheap. Have you ever seen those? Those are prehistoric Hot Toy figures. One of them I won't get is Ripley, the original Ripley 1.0 from Aliens. That's a Barbie doll, with a bad head sculpt. You don't want that. Don't ever bother. I mean, I think the power loaded looks great, but that head sculpt is just bad. Maybe they really did it intentionally because they didn't really have a full license. Well, they had to make it look kind of like off. I don't know, because that's what they all seem to be off. Like Hicks and Hudson, Apone. None of them look like I don't know, Vasquez does a little bit, and Drake does a little bit, but they don't look like the characters they're supposed to be. But goddamn, that would be the happiest man alive if they could make Colonial Marines and a good Aliens Ripley. And but this Scorched, I was on who's he was it Shane's stream on last Monday, and Michael Torres was talking about buying 10 of them. Because he wants to have he wants an army build them, like the real Michael Torres, and I go, man, let me go outside. And I went on Sideshow and they were there. I go, well, I'm pre-ordering this baby, and like Tuesday they were all gone. They were all waitlist.
Yeah, man.
But
Yep.
nothing goes. Someone's gonna cancel. Just get on the wait list. Damn it, just get on the wait list.
Always, yeah. You always get on the. I mean, it doesn't hurt to sign up. Yeah, definitely get on the wait list. Because they do. People do get conversion there. So it's. I mean, if nothing else, that's worth a try. But ladies and gentlemen, another one from the chat to the stream. Please welcome the movie canon. What's up, Gio?
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
My man, what's up, boy?
It's Sunday night.
Hi, Gio.
Sunday nights.
Yes, sir.
Decided to hop on for a little bit. I won't be here too long because I do have to wake up really early tomorrow for work. But
Gotcha. No
I was
worries.
like, let me drop by for a little bit. I was just waiting for Moose to finish his monologue, so I went on. So I just went up here.
Yeah.
But
Mike
thanks
preach. It's
for
like
having
sermon.
me. There you go.
he makes it easy to be low key on this stream.
Yeah. No, appreciate you joining, Gio, even if it is for a little bit. Now, either way, man. For any of you, yeah, we appreciate all your time for however long you stay. Thoughts on the Xenomorph? Are you picking one up?
Yeah, he's pre-ordered. I'm excited for him. I hear a bit of an echo. It's not me, is it?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't hear it now.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it was on before you came on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I pre-ordered this. I'm excited for this guy. When I saw the blogger photos and all that stuff, I was tempted of getting another one. Right now, I don't have any other figure to fight the Xenomorph except maybe Wolverine, but it's kind of breaking canon. But whatever. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Can't wait to get this. But I didn't order the big chap, so this might be the only Xenomorph. Unless I change my mind later, but it looks awesome. So,
Is the big chapel waitlisted on Sideshow?
I don't know if that one is actually. I want to say no, because this one wasn't waitlisted just like a week ago or so, right?
Until Tuesday. It was Tuesday, I think. Either Monday or Tuesday.
So then we saw the blogger photos, and people started to see more videos and photos of the release, and people went on there and started pre-ordered it, and now it's waitlisted.
Yeah, man.
So Big Chap. Last time I checked Big Chap, it wasn't, but I haven't checked in a while. But yeah.
Yeah, same. Yep. Real quick,
I like to think I got the last one. That's what I play in my head, I got the last Xenomorph.
We got Jose Plus in the house. What is up, Jose? Thank you for coming through. Good sir. Hey, what's up? He says.
Mr. Jose Plus.
It's the gossip girl.
Plus.
Does he do any leaks in here too? Does he?
I don't know. Sorry if I missed him. I think he may have proposed a leak or two, so I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see what he comes up with, if anything. Let's see where we at. And then we saw Evangelium in the house. What's up, Evangelium? Thank you for coming through. Says Geiger was Swiss. Okay, there you go.
Swiss. Okay.
Swiss. Yeah, I still don't know if it's Geiger or Giger.
It says Giger.
Giger,
looking
okay,
at Google. So I don't know.
We'll go with Giger then for now. Scorch is already paid off, says Evangelium. Nice. Yeah, I still have it on payment plan through, where did I get it from? I think I got it from Sideshow. I can't recall now. All I know is like I was able to secure one. I just pre-ordered it ASAP, and I was like, bam, I'm good. I almost forgot about it too because I was gonna hold off and see if Sideshow. So yeah, going back to that topic, and Moose brought this up earlier. Yeah, so Sideshow, for those of you that aren't aware, they came out with Xenomorphs like in 07, I think were the earlier ones, 07 to like 09, 2000, 2007, 2008. And they had a bunch of different variants. Those were from AVP, I think it was either like the first or second one. And so there was like those couple of years, they released a bunch of different versions of Alien. And then they stopped. And then they came out with the Alien Warrior in 2016. So from like 2008 to 2016, there was that gap of no Alien. And I discussed this in my in the announcement discussion of this figure, and I had like the slides there. So if you want to check that out, I showed all the aliens that had released. And so and it's weird again. So like 2016, again they stopped, and we hadn't seen another one, if I'm not mistaken, unless I missed the Xenomorph, until now. So from 2016 to 2026, 10 years later, we get another Xenomorph. So at first, I was thinking, you know what, maybe Hot Toys might do what they did in 07, 08 and release a bunch of different variants. You know, they have this new body now, this updated body for the Xenomorph. They have a new approach to how to pull out the inner jaw, so maybe they might do variants. But I don't know. In 2016, they only came out with that one Xenomorph, and they stopped again. So hopefully they do make variants of this one, because I would like to pick up another one. You guys, I think, Gio, you were talking about who you could pair this with. As soon as I pre-ordered this, I started getting those same ideas in my head. I got that Broken Tusk Predator on PO, the Jungle Hunter, of course, right? So I can, and then the Broken Tusk has the alien on it, the Xenomorph on his chest anyway, so that would go good. Yeah, some of you mentioned Wolverine, how that Dark Knight Returns, that's still to come. I can pair those two. This is another one, man. You can, I mean, sky's the limit on your creativity here on what you can pair with. It's just, there's a bunch of different IPs you can mix this with and just have fun with it in general. So I'm looking forward to seeing what some of you all come up with. Some of you get pretty creative in your pairings with this. So this is going to be a fun figure, man. Just, not only does it look sick, it seems like it'll be a fun figure here.
I would love to have like a lot of these Xenomorphs. That'd be cool. Like if someone got like 10 of these in the display, you know, like and maybe one Predator. I don't know, but it'd be cool to see. But obviously, I wouldn't be able to get that many Xenomorphs, but it'll be a cool display to see. I haven't pre-ordered the Jungle Hunter Predator yet, and that was my initial plan. But because I heard that there's a lot of inconsistencies with it, but so I was like, kind of debating back and forth. Should I just get it anyway? You know, but you know, that's why I don't have something ready to go with that Xenomorph for now. So I may just use that Wolverine, like I mentioned. But yeah.
Wait, you're gonna do like the Hono Wolverine or the Hugh
Jackman? No, the Deadpool Wolverine one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. You know, it's not obviously canon, even though it is Disney technically. So
no, for sure,
so
no,
you know,
I was thinking about doing that too. Doing it because I got my deluxe Wolverine in recently too. So like I said, there's a bunch of different pairings.
And we've been getting a lot of Xenomorphs and Predators in the last like year or so. So the big fans of Alien and Predator. So good on for all you guys who are getting these announcements and releases right now. Because I'm sure they're gonna stop at one point like they did before, right? So this is the time to get either Xenomorph or Predator, right?
Hell yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah, so there's only 2 though Xenomorphs, right? There's Big Chap in this one, right? So far,
I think so, right? Yeah, I think so.
I would say
the
like
Broken Tusk,
Predators,
the comic book one.
No, for the Xenomorphs.
Yeah, Xenomorphs. Yeah, but compared to Zero for like years, right?
Yeah.
But we could be getting more, and you know, a lot more Predators coming in too. So you know, they might be announcing some other ones in the future for a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, fingers crossed, man. We do get more variants. yeah, there was like battle damage versions in Romulus, right? I'm pretty sure there was like, especially towards the end there.
I think so.
Right. Yeah. So
think
maybe
so,
we
yeah.
could. Yeah. Like I think Moose mentioned, like they came out with a battle damaged feral predator. So maybe we may see a battle damaged.
Maybe that
Xenomorph.
queen from Aliens. Maybe they'll do that.
That would that would be random, but yeah, that would be cool. I don't know if I would get that.
That'd be
though.
an
That thing would
$800 figure.
Huge. Yeah.
It'd be an
Right.
$800 figure.
It would be a nice exclusive, edition.
Yeah.
So it could
That
happen.
would be pretty sick. But yeah, I would admire that from afar. That one. Yeah, that would be... No, but yeah, I was gonna say like it seems like we're getting more Predator love. Speaking of, we're gonna be talking that here in the next couple of figures. But yeah, a lot more Predator love than Alien. But either way, you're right. 2 is better than none for the Xenomorph. So yeah, I'm really loving this one. Looking forward to getting this one. Anyone got any more thoughts on the Scorched Xenomorph here before we go into the announcements?
She is snatched. I think the kids are saying. Good lord, that whole shape there is crazy, man.
This right here, the head.
No. Just like the body in general, like
Oh,
with the friggin' Big Chap. Everyone is like all over Big Chap's nuts. Like, dude, it's a dude in a suit. Like, if you're getting an alien, this is an alien. Like, you're not getting this from the Big Chap. You're not getting this articulation. You're not getting this alien look. You're getting a clunky looking. It's like the original Godzilla with Big Chap. This is the alien right here.
Yeah, I wanted to get that. Go ahead.
Sorry,
Jim.
go ahead. I was gonna say, how about did they do that alien from Alien? What is it called? Is it Resurrection? Or Alien 4?
Oh, the half human.
No, they never did that.
Yeah.
I would.
They
Or
never
they
did
do-
the Alien
Oh,
Resurrection
the big
one.
white one.
What? Yeah. What if they do that one? Or how about the alien from Alien Romulus? The last thing that pops up.
I'm good.
You know, they
I'll
might do
pass on that. That's a
Oh
pass
no,
for me.
I haven't
Well, we
seen
get-
Romulus, so I don't know what happened with that.
Oh, spoilers.
Why don't we just cancel Hot Toys altogether and just do a dog alien?
There you go.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the dog alien.
Suck movie. It wants that.
Make
I
all
hate
the different
that movie.
aliens. Why not? They're making different.
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Make
Yeah,
different aliens.
Switch them up. Yeah, switch them. Do it Friday. I don't mind.
I
Justin
hate that
Price saying
movie.
A lot of detail in this piece. I grabbed 2.
Oh.
Damn, and should have gotten 3. Man, yeah, I'm the opposite. I grabbed 1. I should have gotten 2. So yeah, it's like never. I'm sure someone has like 3. Like, damn, I should have got 4.
Right.
It's gonna keep on going. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Michael Torres went to the sideshow and they wouldn't sell him all that he wanted, even though it was still available, still orderable. It wasn't on wait list at the time. They wouldn't give him what he wanted. He wanted 10, and they usually only let you do 6. You know, and anytime you can only do 6 figures on a sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I didn't think that would ever be an issue. What? I can only get 6? What the hell?
Right. So you pre-ordered 2, Moose? Got 2 of them?
Yeah. I did. Why not?
That he did.
I know. I mean, I didn't want to go that crazy. I'm just a little crazy.
We got Tijuana Mike in the house. The other Mike, aka King Churro. What is up, good sir? Happy Sunday, collector. Says Mike. Thank you for coming through.
And happy birthday, Mike.
Good sir. Oh yes,
Happy
yes. Happy
birthday.
birthday. Yeah. Shout out to Tijuana Mike. That's right. Thank you for reminding me, Gio. Yeah, I did see that. And, meant to hit him up earlier, but yeah. Hopefully you're having a good day, good sir, and you enjoyed your day. Salud. I don't have my drink, but salud to another year, man. Salud to another year.
The big 1-5 for Mr. TJ Mike. So
The big 1-5.
Oh, hey, quinceañera. All right. Get the pretty dress on. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have sell some figures to pay for that now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are expensive. Yeah, for those that don't know. Yeah.
Yes, it is. The whole fucking thing is expensive as hell.
Yeah, it's like a wedding. It's almost like a wedding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally a
as we
woman.
say-
Yay.
Pretty much.
Or what is that? A bat mitzvah, or how do you say that? Is that what it is? The equivalent to for a female?
I guess so, right?
I think it is bot. Yeah, it's bar mitzvah
Yeah,
for boys
bot.
and bot for girls.
It is
I
kinda
believe it's
like
how it
that.
goes.
Yeah.
I think that's it, yeah.
I want to have a xenomorph sitting at my bar. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, if you guys, I don't know, I can't remember if that's being posted photos of that publicly. Sorry, Beam, my bad if I'm forgetting. But yeah, man, when he's done, I'm sure I'll do time when he's done. I'm sure he'll post photos of it. But yeah, it's coming along nice. So yeah, I'm sure you guys will be impressed by his work. A lot of work went into that. I'm sure he's doing a good job. Shout out to Asbeam, friend of the channel. Thanks again for coming through, my man. Evangelina, man, I would dopo an Alien Queen. Yeah, that's props to you, man. If you were to buy that and take pictures, I would definitely envy and live vicariously through you in that case. But I'm sure you wouldn't be the only one though.
Yeah,
there's a lot of there's big time Alien fans.
It's been a fantasy figure before.
Oh, has it? Ooh, have you guys rated it already in your tier list?
I think it was the year before. I think it was 2024.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
How much bigger is the Queen than the other aliens? I don't remember.
Oh,
she's pretty big, but I don't remember how big.
Yeah, I don't know how much bigger she is, but definitely massive for sure.
I could be exaggerating, but I think her head alone is like the lengths of 2 like xenomorphs. I think, or like 1.5 to 2 xenomorphs. Yeah, she's huge.
Jeez, yeah, that's a lot. Man,
I could be wrong, but she's ginormous. Yep. Ash Chase saying, I wonder how any can pre-order on Pop Culture. Never tried, but now one of. Oh, I think he meant to say like how many you can pre-order. Yeah, it's a good question. I never looked at it either. I don't know if Pop Culture has a limit on how many figures you can buy. Yeah, he's correcting. Yeah, how many figs you can pre-order in Pop Culture? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah,
let's see. I'm on their site right now, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let us know. I don't think I have anything. I mean, I didn't really feel I need to do a proto versus final for this one because it's a xenomorph. There's no likeness here, I guess, that you would have to like analyze.
Wait, did you order this one, Feezy? I probably missed it, but did you already?
No,
order
yeah,
it?
I did.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
I didn't. It wasn't a dopo because I wanted to wait and see if Hot Toys would probably do like some other variants or some other type of xenomorph. But
okay.
I almost forgot. It wasn't until I think it was like I was listening on a stream or maybe I was doing my own research and I remembered. Oh yeah, I never pre-ordered it, so I went and I jumped on the pre-order in October actually. So it was like a few months ago, and yeah, just in time, I got it in. But yeah, like I was saying, I now that I think about it, I was like, damn, I should have got 2. But hopefully, like we were talking about earlier, hopefully Hot Toys releases some sort of variant of this, and I will, depending on how that looks, I may jump on that one also and that'll be my second one. But yeah, so many ideas that I'm coming up with on who to pair this with. Some I've already mentioned, some of you guys mentioned, and others, I'm sure others will probably do some pairings that I didn't even think about. So yeah, this looks like a fun figure, man. Look at this. Look at this pose right here. I can hear that their yells in my head already. You know, like the yelling they do. I wanted to get a clip of that, but I didn't get a chance to. But yeah. All right. Going on now from releases to announcements here. Speaking of pairing this xenomorph with Batman, next up we have the first of the announcements, Batman from Arkham Origins. This is based on the video game line, obviously. Batman Arkham Origins announced earlier this month, January, set to come out Q1, Q2 of 2027. So next year, around this time, $300 USD. The height of this guy is a little over 12.5 inches, so 33 centimeters, 30 points of articulation. See, we're looking at the accessories here. Let me go through here real quick for you guys who are listening in. So 7 hands, 7 interchangeable hands here, a wired cape, 1 pair of shock gloves armor plate. I guess they're interchangeable. So he comes with the shock gloves, but they're also interchangeable with some heavy gauntlets that he has. And those shock gloves have the translucent blue colored lighting effects that we'll see here in some of the photos. Smoke pellet, grapple gun, disruptor, sonic batarang, a separate batarang, a remote claw, and explosive gel. And then he does have, let's see, I don't know why I didn't put this on there, but he does have 2 interchangeable lower faceplates also, which I think he nailed, right? If you were to limit it and just do one or the other, personally, I like these 2 expressions, a neutral and like a pissed off grinning expression. X-Men, I know I think you and I are on the same page about, and others as well, about Wolverine should have at least had like an angry yelling sculpt as well. So something like this. I mean, granted, Batman's here is not yelling, but he has like this angry, like pissed off grinning look. So I think they would have done something like that for the Wolverine. I think that would have been better off. But yeah, they did it for Batman here. You can see the two interchangeable face sculpts here. And I mentioned this, I think it was on your stream, Gio, when we were on Figures Talk. The texture and the detail in this figure looks awesome.
Oh, yeah.
At least here from the prototype here, you can see it in the cowl. It has like this textured, grainy look to it.
Yeah.
And just throughout the figure itself, look at all these textures here. You can see on his chest armor here, his upper torso. You just have multiple different textures throughout, and that just looks awesome. even on this might be hard plastic, but the way it's sculpted, it looks like it's some sort of like vinyl or something. I don't know. I'm guessing it's sculpted. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I like
But
the
yeah, you
suit.
said, right? Yeah. Highly detailed armored suit, and it shows even in his shin guards here. Look at these. Looks kind of like chainmail a little bit. This cross hatched pattern on his shin guards. Then you have like this like bumpy texture on his knee pads. Yeah, this is just all around like highly detailed all over this. But yeah, I'll toss it over to you guys. And you guys got any thoughts on this Arkham Origins Batman? Nothing.
I pre-ordered it. You know, we only got
Too
one.
big.
I'm only getting one.
No comment.
I don't.
I shared.
I don't want to get
I
into that line, but
I shared an image in the Instagram chat of what that weird grinny, toothy face reminds me of.
Okay, I'll bring it up while you guys are discussing. It's disgusting.
But that I don't know. He looks cool. He's just. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I'm in a weird place with it because I think he's too big, but also there are other figures that are too big. Like the Dark Knight Returns Batman is way too big compared to other figures.
Cut the shit.
But
Cut the
also
shit.
he's too.
I love it.
But that's what you shush. That's what that's what he looks like though. That's what he looks like in the book. He's too big a guy in the book as it is. So that's fine.
Yeah.
But like I feel like that's where I gotta stop. Because I can't have every Batman be a giant. You know? It's just they gotta interact with other figures. I would love for this guy to interact with other figures. And maybe he could with the Deluxe Wolverine. You know, Wolverine actually feel like a proper little guy, maybe. For a moment there. Compared to this guy. So maybe that's a thing that I can do. I don't know. But he does look cool.
no absolute Batman.
Dr. Moose here. Dr. Moose here. Tell me about your fears. Do you feel intimidated by the large Batman?
Oh my God.
He's just
Do you have
too
a feeling,
fucking big,
of
man.
inferiority
He's too
toward
big.
the large Batman?
The
I
other
can't do a
thing,
German
too-
accent.
The other thing too is that a lot of people keep mentioning how, like, you know, as is the case with a lot of Hot Toys figures, right? With suits of any kind, like how posable is he? You look at the in-art one, and yeah, it's supposed to be 12 scale, but like he can pose though. You can do stuff with him, you know?
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
neither one of these
Okay.
really would fit with my collection as far as size goes. If I'm gonna get one, I'd probably get the one that I can do more with. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I
Not
heard you
every
bring that
figure can be
before.
Wolverine sized. Sorry.
Well, 6 scale, like 6. No, that's right. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, like a lot of people for like 12 scale. You mentioned that I think it was InArt that did a version of Arkham Origins. Maybe it was LPZZ. I forget because they're kind of doing similar figures now. But one of them did a 12
InArt,
scale version.
both of them.
Was it InArt? Okay.
I think both of them did it.
Yeah, one did Arkham Origins, the other one did Arkham Knight version.
Oh, that might
or
be
the-
what it
or they-
was.
But,
But
the
InArt
Arkham
did
Origins,
this particular one.
Okay, yeah. So the InArt
Yeah.
one, yeah, I know was like oversized. And then even
Well, that's 112 scale. That's only 112 scale. That's why.
no, I know,
not
but
160.
even for 1/12th, if you convert what he's supposed to be, I think he was a little over 6 feet. I forget what it was, but I did the math, and even if in 12 scale, he's still too tall, and that was a lot of 12 scale collectors. That was like their biggest complaint. It's just he didn't scale.
Well, you look
well
at
with
Justin's review, he
12.
shows him next to the Bale, and that's how
And his-
friggin' huge he is. He's
Oh,
way
wow.
bigger, and
Yeah.
Bale is also supposed to be 12 scale. So he looks like a little kid compared to.
Yeah,
This one.
I don't have it, but yeah, that's what I heard. It was huge. But this one though,
Wow.
let me go ahead and go into it here because I did put a slide together this one because X, you brought that up and then I was curious, so I went, I went back and I did some comparisons here from the 2 previous Hot Toys Batman from the Batman games here. So switching over. So I put these together here. So on the far left, we have the Batman from Arkham City. So that one, that's VGM 18. That one was released in 2015. That is standing at 31 centimeters. So that's 12.2 inches. In the middle, we got the Arkham Knight Batman. That's VGM 26, released in 2017. That one is standing at 13 inches. So 33 centimeters if I did it right. Yeah, about 13 centimeters. And then here, the one we're looking at on the far right, this is the Arkham Origins Batman VGM 83, and this is 12.8 inches. So 30. Well, no, actually, this should be 13 inches as well. Yeah. So sorry.
Okay.
The Arkham Origins is about the same height as the Arkham Knight, and I know they were big. These versions of Batman were big in the game in those two games. So I mean, it seems like the height in this sense seems about right. I mean, but again, it's a game, so I mean, I don't know how accurate you want to say it is or how tall he's supposed to be based on the game. I don't know if there's any canon on that. But the city version is like a little bit shorter, like was mentioning from what I was reading on the description on the posts. That was like a little over 12 inches for the Arkham City one. And he does look kind of smaller though, right? He doesn't have all that armor and stuff on him. So
actually, you know what?
Yep. Hit me.
I misspoke because the Batfleck, the 2.0, that's 12.8.
Oh,
okay. So he's not too big. I'm thinking of the other like the Batman Beyond figure was kind of big. Maybe I'm thinking just in general. Maybe I was thinking the whole line was big. So he's not too big. So never mind. I'm wrong. The 2.0 Batfleck BVS with not the armor, the one that everyone's all over.
Oh no, but you said something about you were thinking about the Batman Beyond one.
Oh yeah, they did the Batman Beyond armor figure.
Oh, okay.
And that one was pretty big compared to other stuff.
I see.
So I was
Well, that's what he looks like in the game. That's what he looks like in the game, even though it's not Terry McGinnis. It's not Terry McGinnis lean
absolutely.
From the Batman animated. That's where it all came from anyway. But no, he's in that game. I want that. The XE suit one. I don't think you have that one. That's another video game one. The XE suit. And that looks, I think that looks good. He's a beast on that one too. I mean, the one I just opened now this morning, the Batfleck for the Flash. That's a monster. Not to say any higher, but it's like thick, and you only can barely put it on the. I'm trying to pose him on the bike. I finally got to it, so it's doable. But you have to spend a few extra minutes. You just can't pop them on there. Excuse me.
Yeah, you got to mess with it. Yeah.
So to backtrack, maybe I will get this.
Go ahead.
Maybe I will get this.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. No, I was gonna say to kind of piggyback on what Moose was saying. Yeah, there are other figures from the game, but I just wanted to focus on the Batman. But yeah, there's X-Men mentioned Batman. There's like a Batman Beyond version. There was a Batgirl from the game. I think there's like Nightwing just recently was announced.
Yeah,
that went up that was in the.
It's still up, I think, isn't it? That's probably only like 2,500 figures. And it's still, have they had it sold out yet? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still available. I think.
Yeah, last I looked, it's still available. Yeah. The XE suit. Yeah,
so there's. The purple suited Batgirl's still available, isn't she?
Jesus, what?
Oh, maybe actually.
Yeah. Moose is in his cackling. Yeah.
I like cackling.
Yeah. No. So there's a lot of figures. I just wanted to compare like the Batman here. So again, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham Origins. There isn't an Arkham Asylum one yet, unless I missed it. But you guys let me know. I don't think Hot Toys has done an Arkham Asylum version of that. But on that note, real quick, let me bring in, ladies and gentlemen, we got another panelist joining here. They're just coming in. Speaking of, another one from the chat to the stream, Loco Lou. What is up, Lou?
What's poppin', people?
Hey, Loco Lou. How you doing?
My man. Hello, Louis.
Hello, Uncle Moose. What's up, X? What's up, everybody? Feezy, thank you for having me.
Yes, sir, man. You on your lunch break?
Yes, sir. And I'm one of two people on the casino floor. It's dead out here today. It's like extremely dead. But I came to get my money, and that's what I'm about. But since I'm on my personal, I can do what I want. So, yeah. When it comes to the Batman stuff, man, shoot. Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the video game stuff do seem a bit large, right? But it's in its own universe. But when you comparing in arts specifically, the word around was due to the designer for that particular toy, like that has to make the seams, the cuts, and everything on the figure. Mm-hmm. they're the ones who decide the scaling of it. They titled it 1/12 scale, but it's not 1/12 scale. It's more of a 1/10 scale, 1/8 scale. It's real big in comparison to what they're actually soliciting. Now, granted, it's hand candy for sure. It's definitely hand candy, right? But if they're just doing Batmans, and I'm speaking for the in-art part, if they're just doing Batmans, I'm not going to be interested in it because their whole line is Batman with nothing to put next to it but more Batman, right? Yeah. Hot Toys is falling into the same situation where we're looking at like, nothing but Batman. But we did get Batgirl. We did get Nightwing. Nightwing is there.
Yep.
But finally,
they're not consistent with what they're doing. So when you look at Deathstroke being the one that goes with this particular Batman Origins, they did Deathstroke 5 years ago, before they did the main man himself.
Yep.
It's weird.
Sounds about right.
It's weird the way they go about things, but I'm in the market.
The snow got him.
I think you
muted
yourself, Lou.
Yeah.
Did you mute yourself, Lou?
We can't hear you, Lou.
Yeah, we lost you.
Nope.
The Wi-Fi died.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Something. Yeah, well, while he's working on, let me address the chat here. Just McFly saying armor on the Origins looks good. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I just
it does.
Loving the details on this. This does look good. And I don't blame you, X, for wanting to get this one. Yeah, this looks good. I don't think I have any video game versions of this.
How about now? You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what I was stating was that this particular suit I enjoy versus the other suits. Like, I get it, the Arkham City one looks a little more, true to your basic Batman, but this one looks like he got a little bit more upgrade. He kind of reminds me of Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So he has that kind of like, I got, winter gear on, but it's a sneaky suit, and, this is giving me that vibe, and I'm a big fan of Metal Gear, and I'm also a fan of Batman. But when you see this suit speaks to me. This is my suit. I'm one of the fans that love this specific suit versus the other ones. Because the other one, he made him look like Iron Man. For me to believe it that he was Batman. So.
Yeah. No, I think I'm with you. I think of all these three suits here, going back to the comparisons, I think I like the Origins the best if I were to get one. The Night one looks a little more. It's like a kind of a little too armory. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Very Iron Man.
Yeah, like Iron Man-ish. Yeah, yeah. But this one here on the right looks that looks pretty good. And I was gonna say the only Batman from the games I have is the Hellbat. I ended up getting that one because I was already kind of interested in that XC suit. But once that Hellbat came out, I was like, okay, now I'm sold. And I was like one of the few, maybe one of like 10 people that bought that. But it was badass. It looks good.
I would get it.
So, that's right. You did like that one too. That's right.
I like them both. I like the XE suit and the Hellbat. It's just not a thing that I can do just yet. I got too much other stuff.
Oh, that's right. You were waiting till like it possibly went down in price, right?
I bet it will.
Yeah.
I bet it will.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because I know Gio had mentioned this too before, but I haven't seen too many of like their exclusives or limited go on sale. They usually don't. I know Gio mentioned that he got a Chrome Trooper, I think, on sale, like a Stormtrooper, like one of the OGs, right?
Yeah.
I think he had mentioned that. But I think that might be like one of those rare like exceptions. I think usually they don't really go on sale.
If it doesn't on Sideshow, then someone will want to get rid of it.
That purple Batgirl, is she exclusive too?
Yeah. Yep. She's limited. Yeah. And
the gold Batman. Also. The gold one.
Yeah.
The gold.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
That one was exclusive too. Yeah.
Goldar. Yeah. Goldar.
And they're still probably up.
Yep. Oh yeah. Speed. Yeah. Goldar Batman. Yeah.
Yeah. They're both still there.
Oh, they are. Yeah. I'm just.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. She's still there. 255. Yeah.
Correct me
Is
if I'm
that
wrong.
John Ball still there from Celebration?
Which one?
I don't know about. Oh, he's
Celebration Mall.
Oh, the mall.
I think the mall is still there. The concept art is still there. But I want to know, what about Nightwing? What about Nightwing? Nightwing's an
Still there.
exclusive.
It's
Nightwing's still there too.
Last I checked too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just checked.
But they don't say what the number it is. But the number's like 2,500 according to Hot Toys on the Facebook when it came up. But it still doesn't say on the they're like. I think they're afraid they're going to admit it. Sideshow, we supposed to sell 2,500 or whatever it is. But no one's gonna buy that. No one wants that. Nightwing is ancient, I mean, so the whole IP's ancient now.
Well, that and the Arkham Knight designs are doing too much. They're doing too much. Like they need to scale it back, make the costumes more simple, because this is ridiculous what he's got going on here.
I just saw that the Robin from Batman Forever is still available. Damn.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Is that the black and red one?
Yeah.
Green
and red one. It's green and red, really.
Red
the black.
That's the
cape.
Throbbing.
The black cape.
That's the Throbbing.
Yeah.
Oh, the Throbbing.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah,
might
that
get one of those. I might get one of those
available.
Robins.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Just to have a Robin from that universe,
Yeah, and put him in with the Keaton Batman just because.
Yeah.
I don't like no other Batman.
I wonder how
Maybe
difficult it would
Batman.
be. Like, I wonder if you take the one from Batman and Robin, if how he looks without the cape, if you can remove that.
Oh, that would be dope.
Because then it would just be Nightwing, basically.
Basically, Nightwing. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. A realistic Nightwing. Clinton Martin here saying the chest and ab sections look like it's going to pull away from the rest of the body. Oh, yeah, possibly. It might be some sort of like an actual overall, which is probably mostly the case, right? There's probably some overlay over the plastic body.
Well, this particular suit, sorry, Fuzi, but this particular suit, if it's anything like the XC suit, or the Extreme Environment suit, it's going to have the mixed media. So you will be able to, work with it. It's that abdomen though. That abdomen, it just gives me that rubber suit vibes. But you can also look at the side of his body. He has the seam stitch, so that should give you some type of indication of what kind of suit it's going to be based on the stitch.
Yeah, you can also tell right here, like there's like creases under his armpit right here. Yeah,
but not the armpit so much as like if you go by the belt. Look at the belt line.
You're talking about right here. You're talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was also looking at this part here too.
Yeah, because I think if we look at one of the shots where his arm is raised, you can see that has actual like a little bit of bagginess to it.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find one.
Let's see if we can find it.
Bagginess on the
arm. Because if it's not baggy and it's a full socket, it's probably going along the lines of the Wolverine route where you could pop out the arms and swap it in. Because that's the similar nature that they did for the EX suit, where it's not a one suit, but the sleeve itself, it's one sleeve just to the arm. And then the rest of the body, it's its own thing. So you can have that range of motion.
Yeah, I don't think I'm seeing one where...
I don't see it.
Bagginess on the arm. But he does have... The articulation's there, but yeah, like you guys were saying, it's just a matter
they're just hiding it.
What the range is going to be. It's like 30. Yeah, he does have 30 points of articulation there. And so we'll
I want to know the wingspan on that cape. That's one thing that I would really like to know, because I know it's really good on the smaller in-art figure. Like if he can spread that cape out, it doesn't look like he really can though.
There was a wire in it. At least
it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I haven't seen anything on the cape.
Because that's like the big thing, right? Is he is gliding with the cape in the game. Like if you can give him that pose, that's great.
All his games. That's in all his games.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna hold every Arkham game Batman, to that critique is going to be every hot toy there versus the in-art 12 scale. And then you will have to include McFarlane's version as well, because it's in that 12 scale, range. And then, DC Collectibles version as well, which had plastic and you couldn't do shit with that either. So it's more like custom capes is what we do when it comes to Batman, regardless of which company does it.
Yeah, but this isn't a little plastic cape either. This is like fabric. You should be able to get enough in there, where you can get the wingspan going. Because that's a big problem if not.
I hear you, but 90% of the people ain't gonna have their wingspan open with their Batman because of space. That's gonna be the biggest issue too.
I just want the ability.
The option, the option's good to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or give another cape that does it.
Yeah. And here's the effects again that I had mentioned earlier when I was reading off the description, and it seems to be like they're gonna be connected to these gauntlets here. So you just swap out the gauntlets based on the description. I could be wrong, but it does. Let me see here. The newly developed shock gloves armor plate with translucent blue colored lighting effects. So it could be one of those situations too where like Hot Toys, we've seen recently where they don't really describe fully what a figure's going to come with or how something's going to work until the final comes out, and they'll kind of be surprised like, oh, that's how it's going to work. Like I mentioned earlier with the Xenomorph and that inner jaw, and how that was going to work. I don't think they mentioned in the description that it was going to be magnetized, so that was kind of interesting. They switched it up there. But Calvin, is this one coming home for you? I know you're a Batman fan, a Batman collector, but are you adding any of the Batman Gameling figures to your line, to your shelf?
This is undecided since Absolute Batman is definitely coming home, so I'm not sure about this one here. Because that's a big boy, and he's going to take us with. I do. I've got some of the Arkham line, some of the villains. So it's not like I couldn't fit him in there, but just getting selective right now.
No, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I definitely hear you. It does look good, though. It does look good. Let me see.
Yeah, it's good enough for me to order.
Oh, so you already decided, Moose?
Yeah, I think I did. I got it. It's pretty, pretty. It's a big figure, but a pretty reasonably priced. I think as Hot Toys go nowadays.
Yeah, again,
I probably screwed up, and I probably should have just wait till the BST, wait till one of the renters, and not the collectors in the community, but the renters in the community that don't keep figures more than 8 minutes, and they go, oh, I'm going to sell it now. I don't want it. I didn't want it. I'll sell it for $20 less than I should have. I guess that's what it seems like I find. Not that I reap the benefits of that, but it sounds kind of weird that you I see constantly the same people, getting figures that is brand new practically. And they say, nah, we don't want it. So they want to buy everything, and what are they expecting to happen? Why are they buying it and not keeping it? It's not doesn't meet their standards, or I don't know what to understand. Just wait. You're not there really isn't any rarities that you're going to make a bargain on. The only thing rarities is that Spider-Man 77 and Spider-Man 78. Those are the only oddball things. But they could make them again. Hot Toys could just call it something else. They could do Spider-Man, from a cartoon or something like that. Now they seem like they can do anything they want with Spider-Man. They get a cartoon version of him, or even a Spider-Man and Friends version and things like that. Who knows? But so I like this Batman. So he's coming home. And I almost got the Arkham City one, but I missed out. It was only like $100. Somebody was selling it, still in the box and everything like that. I missed, and somebody else has grabbed it before because I was slow and pushing the trigger.
It's all right. Now you got this one again.
Pulling the trigger.
Real quick. So this is X-Men mentioned. I think he was talking about this faceplate, but here's let me pull up the photo of what he was talking about here. What that reminds him of. Let's see here.
Are you talking about the gritted teeth?
The gritted teeth, yeah, because it's not exactly the same, but right? Because it looks like he's trying to smile, someone's making him smile. And he's like, I don't know how to do this. Yeah, that's funny as hell.
You're talking about just because they're showing the teeth?
Yeah, obviously this one isn't showing the teeth, but on that gritted one, it looks
expression.
Yeah.
Forced expression.
Yeah.
Someone putting the fingers in his cheeks, some forced expression. It's like the fingers are missing to make his teeth go like. I get it. That's why I'm laughing, because I get what he's talking about.
Come on,
I thought the same thing.
You know what comic book Batman I want that they haven't discussed or anything talked about is the Batman from Kingdom Come. Ever see that? There's been a lot of versions of it, smaller versions, but give me that in 1/6. That would be as big as
that one Keaton suit that they showed in that vault is kind of like that, in a way.
But I want it from the comic book. Like I mean, because they don't seem they've been doing like one figure from a comic book, and so they don't seem to go beyond just only But if it's a game, they can do a bunch of them. But there's only like one. They're not going to do a Superman from the Dark Knight Returns, the Miller version. They'll never do that. I don't know why. They could. They make it so they sell. Superman should be more popular than Batman in terms of some people. And they can make a Joker from that goddamn thing. They already made it. They did a Joker from Killing Joke. But where's the Batman Killing Joke? From Killing Joke like that. Why couldn't they do that?
The one. Just the one.
Just the one. Yep.
Yeah, so far.
One is all you get.
Yeah, but
stop it, you.
No, but I think that
you cut your limit on
happens...
Deadpool and Wolverine for the next 50 years, and they'll be making them till you're 90,
Well,
Till you're 90.
well, listen. When it comes down to consistency, if it ain't making the bank like Deadpool, Wolverine, or Bad Batch for that matter, like they're gonna go in when they feel like it. When it comes to like Batman or these comic books figures, like look at the Miles Morales, the AVA Miles Morales. I wonder and hope that we get a Xenomorph Venom, because that dude is massive and he looks like a Xenomorph that is a fully muscle-bound Xenomorph. So it's like, what if a Xenomorph took possession of like the Hulk and came out, instead of having this skeletal structure, it's nothing but striations and muscles, like he came out of the gym, roided up. And you get what I'm saying? Instead of it looking very Xenomorphish, it looks more like Venom. Because when you see the comparison in the comics, it's like, oh, they went that route? Because Spider-Man specifically, that's enough to get people enticed, if because of Spider-Man, right? But Tony Stark's wheelchair that turned into a suit, that's cool. Having Wolverine in there looking very old, like he has gray hair coming out of his beard, his suit is black and yellow, which is something we normally don't get. The Hulk is looking very old, and his muscle tones, you can see the fascia going through his skin because of the art style, the way it is. You can see Captain America. Cap is over there with his hair out, all old beard, and he's leading the troops and stuff. Like, those look great. They're one-offs. Granted, it's 4-issue comic book series, but some of these characters look great. If you guys haven't read it, I suggest go on YouTube, take 30 minutes out of your day, have the story, play it out for you, book it, and you're gonna enjoy yourself because it's a different take on it. They take a lot of Dark Horse elements from the Alien comics, and they apply it to the Marvel universe. And this is that what if scenario, but it's really, really interesting, really, really cool, because one of the most, and here's a hint, and X-Men knows where I'm gonna go with this, sinister individual had the idea that makes shit, fly off the rails, and it makes you think, oh, this is gonna be interesting. More so, to me, this is more interesting than the Predators versus individuals.
Yeah, I want to read that. I heard you guys are like, I heard good things about that comic line. It's short, so I definitely want to get into that when I can. But again, I got a backlog. There's so much shit I need to catch up on in all aspects of entertainment media, let alone figures, and there's just a lot of shit out there to consume. But Gio, you got to head out.
Oh, Gio's heading out. No.
Well, I'm
signing off now, but
bye,
you want
Gio.
to shout out or plug? Of course, friend of the channel. So your link is already in that friends of the channel section. But anything else you want to add before you jump off?
No. Well, I'm just doing Figure Stock on Friday. That's the plan. They're doing a CreepyCon here in Ontario, where I live, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I was thinking that I may not do Figure Stock Friday, but I think I still will do it though. So that's the only thing that I have planned for now, the next week or so. But But yeah, Fizzy, thank you for having me on here, and
of course, man.
Enjoy the rest of the night, guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Night, Gio.
Catch you in the chats. Thanks
Later,
for coming by,
Gio. Pleasure,
Have a
man.
good night, man.
All right, good night, one.
Good night.
Night.
There we go. Let me adjust the chat here. We'll go on to the next figure. As Beam's saying, I'm looking forward to this Batman. Just need the Clooney. Then I think my Batman collection is done. You say that now, but wait till another Batman drops, right? Another unexpected, awesome, badass looking Batman. You're like, okay, well, never mind. Collection on again. Game on. And you're gonna still, you're probably gonna get that one. I would say, I don't know. Never say never. Never say never. Let me see here. We got Stone Capybara in the house. What's up? Thank you for coming through. Capybara says, look at all these manly toy collectors. What's up, lads? You guys make me proud to be a nerd. Well, glad to hear. Appreciate that very much. Much love. Thank you for coming through first and foremost. And yeah, thanks for that. I was actually kind of little on a related note. I actually had this come to mind the other day. Just the fact, I was going back and listening to some replays from you guys, and it's just awesome, like that we have this for us to kind of geek out and talk this, not only collectibles, but to what Stone Capybara was saying, just like to enjoy what we talk about and discuss it openly and just nerd out. Like we go like, no matter what you love or what IP, just to hear people how much the passion they have for it, and then go into details on the specifics of something Star Wars. I did a Star Wars stream on my other channel, hearing you guys, Lou, talking about Marvel and the comics of aliens, and of course X-Men, always talking about Wolverine, and just how like into the minutia we get in discussing these things. And it's just the passion we all have for that. It's just cool to have that to share. And then it's just all nerd stuff, right? But it's just. And it's been said before, but still, I just thought about that. I was like, damn, that's it's awesome to be a part of that. Just like this place where we can go and talk about this shit, and people would get us. They'd understand. They're like, oh, they would know what we're talking about. Talking about Kyber crystals from Star Wars to like the Sidorak for Juggernaut to get his powers. It's just from like one to the other, adamantium and Wolverine. It's just like we can say that and we're like, oh yeah, you know what you're talking about. I just love that, man. I just love that. So I love being able to talk that with you guys here in the chat and the panel and just the community in general. I just love it.
Facts, man.
So,
You know what it is? You know what it is? It takes a bunch of grown individuals that don't give a damn, and they pay their own bills. They do what they got to do. They have their own crib. They have families. They do whatever they got to do, and they're happy to be themselves. Like, we're not asking for acceptance. We accept ourselves. And therefore, when you get into these circles and we have these conversations and ideas and stuff like that about our fictional characters that we enjoy, all it is a good time with the individual that has a good connection with you through a fictional character. Yep. And you never know what other things that connect you to that besides that, individual. You know what I mean?
Yep, I love it, man. I love it.
It's all love. It's all love. You know what I mean? Let the haters hate and let love prevail. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, just the motto I live by, man. Weed out the negativity and plant the positivity. That's what I try to live by on a daily. So good to see a lot of like-minded individuals here. Appreciate you all, man. Enjoying the live, lads, says Stone Capybara. Yeah, I'm glad. For one, I'm just glad to hear that you're enjoying this and that this is. You're spending time with us here, like your viewing time to hear us out and just watch the stream. S-Beam again. Feezy's 20, are we riot? He said, I think when I checked out my window, Beam was standing outside with the pitchfork there, getting ready to riot. We'll see. I'll leave it up to the panelists there, Beam. We'll see how that goes. But appreciate the support and the passion for Feezy's 20. The world's favorite game. I'm actually trying to petition to get that included in the Olympics, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'm going to make it for this coming Olympics. Maybe the next one. I don't know. We'll see. Feezy's 20 in the 2020, 2030 Olympics? Was it every 3 years? I'm already forgetting. 4 years? I'm already forgetting. Let's see here. Stone Capybara saying the Arkham series always has room in my life. Yes, sir. Yep. I know you're not alone in that one. A lot of people are digging this one. Let's see here. Johnny Chronicles saying, Moose, you are wise beyond your years. Yeah, man. He's got that experience built up. All right. Anyone got any last final thoughts on this Arkham Origins before we go into the next one?
Buy it before you regret not buying it. That's all.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I think this might be one that like Moose might be onto something with this one. He was saying like he's probably gonna wait. I could be wrong, but it is kind of like, you know, I mentioned this on my recap stream. It's kind of hit or miss which ones are gonna sell out, right? Like again, look at the general release T800 clean and battle damage. Those were sold out almost everywhere before the release, and that might be an outlier there. That might be a rare exception, but it's just crazy. Yeah, and this is Batman. There's plenty of Batman, so so you gotta take that into account as well. Different variations of Batman. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think this might sit. But you guys follow your own instincts, your own guts on this one, and hopefully either way you're able to get this either now or later down the line. We got Big Rib in the house. What up, Big Rib? He says, glad I kept all my Arkham line. Only one I'm missing is the Arkham Knight, but Origins is coming home. Nice, man. Do you have photos of your collection? That would probably be a badass display to have all those Arkham figures here. Let me switch back here before I switch over to the announcements or the next figure. But again, here's Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and Arkham Origins up on the screen to guys give you some idea there. All right, going on to the next figure here. So mentioned this earlier on another show I'm watching. Another announcement from Hot Toys, the TK Stormtrooper. So this was announced on the 12th of this month, January. Set to come out Q1, Q2 of next year, 2027. There's two editions, collector and special. What we're looking at here is the collector edition, $235 USD, and I'll go over what it comes with here in a second. The special edition is $270 USD, so about, what is that, $35 increase there on that. And again, I'll show you why that is. Standing at just typical 6 scale height, just under 12 inches, 30 centimeters, 30 points of articulation, so well articulated as well. So the basic set of accessories that comes with both the standard and the special, or the collector and the special, I should say. Six hands, so you get 6 pieces of hands, a blaster rifle with a newly developed scope, it says, so we'll check that out in some of the photos here. Thermal detonator that's magnetically attachable to the utility belt, a breathing device with tubes that are magnetically attachable to the chest armor. Your standard, you're right there, Moose. Your standard Star Wars stand, and that's all for both editions. In the special edition, now, if you go with the special, add in everything I just said, plus goggles and a brown-colored armored poncho with detachable sleeves, which is kind of interesting here. So you can kind of see in some of the photos here down. Let me see here. I think, and hopefully we'll go through some of these that shows the with and without the sleeves, but I think this might be one of them here without the sleeves. We'll take a look. Yeah, this, like I said, I just started watching the Bad Batch, and I'm on season 2. I think I'm halfway through. I'm on season 2 episode. Sorry, yeah, I can't remember what exactly episode. I think it might be 10 or 9 or something like that. Yeah, and you guys were right, man. I'm loving the show. There's some fillers, but this is an instance where even the fillers were still interesting. They have what they're calling a mission by week type of thing, where every episode has like a different type of mission they're going on some of the episodes, and there's some arcs, but not as many as Clone Wars. But again, it's only because it's only 3 seasons long. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying Bad Batch. I've start to finish, I've seen every episode so far. Yeah, they're just like some better than others. I have like 1 or 2 already favorites. So good, man, so good. But yeah, and so I started watching it before the Stormtrooper was announced, and then as soon as I saw this, I was another figure where I was like, okay, yep, I know exactly where that's from. I remember seeing that early generation Stormtrooper here. For those that don't know, the Bad Batch is supposed to be like that transition from where they go to clone troopers to actual like hired enlisted people to replace the clones as Stormtroopers, and so that's like that whole transition there, and that's what the overall premise is. But you know, obviously there's like multiple little stories that go on through there as well that make it interesting about the Bad Batch themselves. So this looks cool. It has weathering effects all throughout. Not cool enough for me to pull the trigger on though. I think I'm good on this. I already have the Stormtroopers that I like, but not this one is. This look cool, but again, not enough for me to buy, so it's gonna be a pass for me. But I'll toss it to you guys. You guys have any thoughts on this TK Stormtrooper here? No, pass for you guys also.
He's cool.
It's a pass for me because I don't know anything about the Bad Batch or the show or the Clone Wars, though. I don't need it.
It's a pass.
I can live without it. I get the I love my Stormtroopers from all the, from the A New Hope. I get the Stormtrooper Sergeant with the kind with the dewback and I got at least one other, Stormtrooper, and you can get Storm. I think I got another Stormtrooper coming, and it's supposed to be actually. I also got, you can make a Stormtrooper out of the Han Solo disguise one too. If I really wanted to, but.
Yeah.
So no, I don't need this. I don't want that. I don't need it. I'm gonna.
No,
I'm
I hear you,
broke.
man. I'm with you. You're broke. I wonder why. Stone Capybara's saying, "Wow, that poncho looks insane. Is that leather or real pleather or real leather? I wonder." Yeah, that's a good question. It didn't say in the description. I want to say
like
because it doesn't say
It's velvet.
it's velvet. Yeah, it's final
It's
polyester.
velour.
Yeah, velour. Yeah, suede. Yeah, it looks like it could be some sort of fabric, but it doesn't. Yeah, it didn't say leather in the description, so because I'm gonna say it's not leather, but the material itself, I don't know. I'm not sure. I couldn't say for sure because I don't remember reading anything about.
You flip it up, it's got the Louis Vuitton on it.
Yeah, the LV, all the design, all on the inside.
Yep, all on the inside. It's all on the lining.
Just make sure that it's not inside out, because if it's inside out, it's bootleg.
Yeah, the Stormtrooper's fancy. Yeah. Okay.
He
So
is,
I think this
yeah.
is. Let me see I think there were some photos here. Okay, so here's the sleeves. I think they're talking about here. So this black type of rigid look here. I think these are talking about the sleeves that are removable. Guessing it might be Velcro, maybe attachable. I don't know. Whoops. What do you guys think on how those are going to attach?
I don't know.
And here
Are they all Velcro with the troopers?
Yeah, some parts of them are. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about like coats or ponchos though. Are those? I can't recall. Are they? Do they have Velcro on their ponchos?
Oh, I don't know about that. That probably just sits there.
Oh, okay. Because they are removable. Right? It says removable, so I wonder how they're attached.
Something about this makes me want to get one and paint it red and turn it into a Deadpool trooper.
Oh, that would be cool, actually. Yeah, that's actually would be a cool idea just to see a Deadpool trooper in general.
Don't make me steal that idea, bro. Don't make me steal that idea. I'm trying to stay away from troopers, bro. Like, come on.
But that poncho would look good on a Deadpool, though.
Yeah, especially.
Maybe you can put the battle damaged head in there. Put that the headless sculpt. I mean, the maskless, Deadpool sculpt from the battle damage.
Yeah, you got the whole neck.
No. See, that's what I will do is with that head sculpt is I'll put him in plain clothes and get one of the Ken Barbie dolls, cut off the head, and have a toupee for him. That's what I'm gonna do.
Toupee from Ken's hair.
Toupee.
Yep.
Toupee.
He looks really friggin' cool with that poncho, dude.
Yeah, this poncho sells it. Like, I think if anything, this is the only reason I would get it is like for this setup here. This right here, this looks badass. I'm not gonna lie, goggles and poncho. And I do remember seeing this version of the Stormtrooper, and he's like one of like a higher rank. I don't know, like a supervisor or manager or something of like the other ones. So he's like higher rank for sure because he's just like overseeing other operations in that episode.
I believe he's the other version of an elite. So when we had the elite clone troopers, they were usually in that gray color, that like stone gray color. Yeah, and then they'll evolve and like, okay, no, we're the new ones. We're the ones who run shit here. In order to get this type of helmet, you're gonna have to do a little bit of chores. Here, get that mop. See that? Get that kyber crystal. Shove it up. Stop. But you get what I'm saying? It's like that's basically what it is. Don't get me wrong. It looks great. But if I gotta pick a side, I can't no more with Star Wars. Star Wars, they give you every flavor of the trooper, but they make you get 3 of the exclusives, pay an arm and a leg for it because they didn't make it available for everybody to army build. And that's what you want to do. You want to get your helmets displayed with the right suit, the right gear, with the right team, with the right Jedi. And I'm sorry, I can't do it. I would rather collect all the Jedi and just keep my collection as is.
Yeah, no, this one you brought. Yeah, that's like actually a good. Yeah, good thing you mentioned that. Good point that this isn't limited or exclusive. There's a special edition, but there's no limit on that for now. Not that I recall. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see it wasn't timed. And I didn't see.
No, it's still sitting here available.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
If you guys want 1 million copies.
Yeah, or 6. Limit 6 per sideshow. Oh, X, did you ever find out what the limit is on at Pop Culture? How many you can buy there?
I don't know because when I go to look at a figure and they got the little plus minus button.
Yeah.
That it'll just keep going. You can go up to 100 if you want to, but that doesn't mean they're going to give you 100 of them, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see anything reading anywhere where it talks about a limit.
Dave, buy 10 Wolverines, and because that's how the deluxe Wolverine, and see if if it goes through, and just say I made a mistake. I only really wanted one. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now you go ahead. That's all you, buddy.
You do that.
No, it's on me.
Yeah.
You got that Moose money.
Moose is giving you the Moose is giving you the mule kick. He's giving you the mule kick.
If I had money like that, shit.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
This is a beautiful trooper. It's a beautiful trooper. But
Michael Torres must have that kind of money because he's the one that wanted like 10 Xenomorphs.
no,
yeah.
What do you
you
want to
can
pay
pull
for them?
you guys
pull
talked about the
it, yeah.
Xenomorphs earlier, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
that Xenomorph is beautiful, and it's basically a modge-podge of all the Xenomorphs that came out to make that one Xenomorph. That's what the director said. Like, that's what they were going for.
The ultimate
that's why it looks
Xenomorph.
different. Pretty much. But, dude, I'm telling you, 2 is good. If you're gonna army build, 2 is good. You can tell a story with 2, right?
Yeah.
So I say get one of Scourge and then get one of the big chap. And you can, have yourself different in scale, different in size, because I know after Big Chap, we're going to get Warrior. All it is a swap of the hands, the feet, and the head. That's it. It's the same body, same buck for the Big Chap, because the Big Chap and the Warrior alien, there's no difference. There's no difference other than the hands, feet, and the head.
Really? I think
And
the
that's
body's different.
No.
You talking about Alien Warrior from Aliens?
Yep.
Let me see. I got it right here.
They had different.
Hold on. I got it right here. I got them side by side. Want me to pull a camera over? I'll put the camera onto it. Let me see. Let me get the camera
Not
out.
too much trouble.
No, it's not that
Like, I
trouble.
I think what will be different will be the color more than anything else.
Yeah, I thought the alien, the Big Chap was the only one that was like a guy in a suit. Like all the other aliens from Aliens.
No,
and
Aliens is guys.
Oh, he's right.
Okay.
You see, I can see. Okay, so on the left is the Alien Warrior. Okay, on my left. I don't know if you have what's showing up there. In the middle is the Big Chap. That Big Chap. And the crotch is different. See the crotch design? And the belly design? That's the difference.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And
so the crotch.
The head's a little bit different too.
Does it?
There's still a head. Right. There's still a dude in the suit. I mean, there would have been a dude in the suit if they made him. Why couldn't they be? Why couldn't the new Predator be that tall? Why couldn't they be that tall? God damn it! Why isn't the father Predator gigantic? And they couldn't make why? Yeah, but he's gigantic. But why couldn't they make the classic Predator 2.0, 3.0 that they're coming out with that big? The broken tusk should be big too.
Yeah,
but so you're right. But the head, the head difference right there. The X-Man. I mean Loco. And you see the slightly head, and then the crotch is different. And we see the hands. Okay, the hands there's like 2 in the middle. Over here, there's like there is a difference. Unless they get the hand on backwards, who knows?
Gotcha.
But I have that. That's good. And this is my cane. Kane does not look like John Hurt. Isn't that crazy? Like, what the fuck are they thinking? That's crazy. All right, I gotta get out of here. I think it's almost time for us to go, anyways, right?
My lunch is over, so I gotta head out now.
Okay, no worries. Thank you both for coming through, Moose. Thanks for showing that and and confirming what Lou was saying. Yeah, so I guess was it like that in the movie too? I guess I don't remember that. The Alien Warrior looking like that, but I gotta go back and watch it now. Even it's all good. A reason for me to go back and watch it.
How close can you see it? It's all dark. I mean, you can't in the movie unless you freeze frame it and study it like the Torah.
That's probably why I don't remember. It's probably it was all dark and it's like usually like darkly lit. Yep. But Moose, anything you want to like I said, thank you for coming through. I will have you or I'll put your link in the description for your channel so people can go back and watch your lives, and for Musketeers, your group, of course.
1-6 Musketeers.
Yep, 1-6
Hey,
Musketeers.
hey, Loco,
Hopefully
did you see my picture? I put a picture on Instagram, Loco, of Spider-Man 77 on a red motorcycle. It is so sweet. It is chef's kiss if he's still there.
I have not seen it yet. But I'll be sure to look at it before I clock in because I got to clock in a minute.
I think I put it on Figure Lowdown. You know, if you want to look, I had it. I have it in front of the BBS back computer because that's where I could place it when I did in my unboxing. Or you can go check my show out, my stream out because I did there's a lot of extended pictures of it on the stream. You know, and it's a beautiful. You know, it's something that would be fitting for Spider-Man. You know, I think
for that
the Spider-Man is Spider-Man.
Well, I have it. So I'm not
on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I have the Spider-Man. So I'm.
But you haven't opened yours yet. You won't open yours.
I haven't opened mine yet. I will be doing a comparison and review on it though. But with that being said, guys, speaking of busy, I gotta go back to work.
I'm leaving too.
Man.
Love you guys.
We're all leaving eventually. I think we're all leaving in a minute anyway.
Yep. All right, Lou, take it easy, man.
Good night.
Bye, Lou.
All right, Moose. Anything else you want to shout out or plug before you jump off?
No, I mean, what else is there going on? You know, could somebody give me a lottery number, like a Powerball number? That's what I'm looking for. You know,
I think you're good on that.
You said if I go in the chat and ask for things, people will give it to me. You know, you'll get a weightless conversion. Somebody got a weightless. I did make out on that. I got a T8 800, battle damage from somebody because I had a big rant about it because Hot Toys screwed me over. I mean, Sideshow screwed me over because they gave me. I bought one and I wanted another one, so I joined the wait list because it was too late to order it again, and then when they sent me the wait list conversion, good, I'll buy it, and then I said, I could see it with the writing was on the wall, but at the bottom it said low stock. Well, of course it's low stock. It came off a wait list, like. Why would you send me a thing why would you send me something if I can't buy it? Stop doing that. Cut it out.
Yeah, I was reading the comments, and I agree with it was probably just a mismatch, right? The waitlist conversion thing is kind of separate from like how many you actually purchase, so it's just something in their system that they need to work on. So I agree, but I mean, it's good to hear that you actually got another one though. You got a second one still, regardless.
Yeah, I got somebody. I could have had three because two people reach out to me that I know.
Well, that's good. That means people are like looking out for you, man.
So I'm hooking somebody else up. So somebody else has something I want from them. So I'm gonna deal with that person. I'm gonna deal with the third person and take care of my other friend. So I get my hands in all pockets. Check your pockets.
Yeah, love to hear it, man. Pay it forward. I know, like you said, you're gonna help out X. Hopefully, you come through for X-Men there.
I sent him the message. I sent him the link. I already sent him the link.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it up right now, actually.
Nice. Well, thanks again, Moose.
Bye,
appreciate it.
Bye,
Enjoy
guys.
The rest of your week. Have a good night,
Bye,
man.
Dave.
Talk to you in chats.
I'll see you tomorrow, probably, Dave.
Night, Moose.
Bye-bye.
All right. Then there were two. How you feeling, X?
I'm feeling things about this cape, this poncho, man. It's doing stuff for me. I don't know, man.
On this trooper, yeah.
Dude, I really
like be a selling point for you.
I really fucking like this poncho, man.
I'm not gonna lie, it does look good. Yeah, I do like the.
He looks good with that poncho.
Yeah, he does. Not gonna lie.
Man, that's something special about that. I don't know what it is. You know what it is?
Because
the
your
jacket
man,
thing.
I was gonna say.
Yep.
Yeah, I was good. Exactly.
It's the
gonna
jacket
say
thing.
that.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, that's a nice jacket. Remember that episode of Seinfeld where they're talking about that jacket? Like, hey, that's a nice jacket. You wanted to wear it everywhere, and then you get. Yeah, you want it. Wait, do I have that? Please tell me. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I love that show. Let me address the chat before we go on to the last and final figure here. Let's see here. Stone Capybara adding, feels good to know there's a place you can go where everyone shares similar interests, a place to belong. Yeah, man, exactly. Yeah, I think you said it well. That's it right there. Just like, and I'm sure everyone, any hobby you're into, there's like a place for that for everybody in any community, right? They all have that. And so it's all, I'm sure they all can relate. So everyone, no matter what your interest is, I'm sure you can find a community or a group of people to kind of just go share and nerd out in your own way. Art, movies, TV, video games. I mentioned before, I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none. So my hobbies and interests like span a lot of things, and so it's just good to talk all that stuff with a bunch of other like-minded people. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? I think I think I already. So coming home. He already mentioned that was Big Rib talking about the Arkham line. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. Appreciate. There's a lot of comments in the chat, but I do appreciate you guys all dropping by and saying what's up and just talking with us and talking to each other about this stuff. Again, like we were just talking about, man, just loving the love for the figures and the hobby and just the like-minded interests. Yeah, Stone Cold saying, "Wow, that poncho looks insane." Oh yeah, I was just read that one also. See, I'm behind. Look at that. Ask if it was pleather or leather. Yeah, everyone's commenting on the poncho. We hear Johnny Chronicles, JC saying poncho is badass though. Yep. This might be shout out to Gio again, the movie canon. One of the accessories of the year when he did his awards. Gio did his 1/6 figure awards. One of the categories was accessories. This could go down as one of those, right? Best 1/6 figure accessory. The poncho here is getting a lot of love so far.
That's great. It's really nice.
Castle Grayskull in the house. I have the power. I'm sure he's probably riding high off that He-Man trailer. Thank you for coming through, Castle Grayskull. Oh, I just maybe is that a play? Maybe that is how you spell Grayskull. Grayskull.
Oh no, it's a play on words. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm loving it. Clever. I like that. Thank you for coming through. No, I'm not sure if I've seen you before. If I have, apologies. But if not, welcome. Appreciate you giving it the time of the day here. Let's see. There was another one I wanted to read. And again, apologies. I think I may have missed it. But again, I think we were just talking about the love of the hobby and just like-minded people.
Yeah.
Right? Let me know. Yeah. Again, I'm way behind. Damn.
This is one of those troopers where, like, you got to get... It's not enough to get 4 of this guy, because you got 4 completely separate looks. You got the one with the box without it. You got with the poncho, but then the poncho where you got, like, the little sleeves are off of it. You can have 4 totally different guys. Honestly, you could have 5 totally different guys, 6 totally different guys, because you've got goggles on each of these 4, or goggles off. With or without the poncho with or without the sleeves, the guy with or without the chest box. You can have so many variations of this one figure.
Yeah.
Holy nuts.
No, yeah, I agree, man. I'm with you. This is one where you can justify buying 4. Again, for most likely for your trooper collectors out there, I'm sure you're gonna probably do that anyways. But yeah, this like shows. I mean, I kind of always laugh when Hot Toys does things like this and like have they're like multiple display options like goggles on, goggles off, or visor up, visor down. And they just list that as a display option, which is technically true, but still, like, this actually, like, yeah, I agree, X. Like, here they actually show you like you can have distinct looks here. I mean, they're still pretty similar, obviously, but more than just goggles on, goggles off, right? You like the different.
You need at least 10 of these.
Whoa, you're thinking
because there's so many options. Like, you don't want to have them all with the poncho. That guy's special. That guy's the cool guy, right?
Poncho guy, yeah.
You don't want to have them all with the goggles. You don't want to have them all with the hoses and the box. You want some variation, but if you want to have variation, then have if you're troop building, you want to have at least 10 of this guy, because you've got only that's not even enough to cover each variation twice.
10, yeah.
If you think about it, you've got probably 6 different variations of this one guy.
Like here, this could just be an idea, right, on your shelf, and that's why I think I use this on my thumbnail. You have 3 different. You can have more, but here's at least 3 different looks on your shelf that you can have one of these shells, right? So you have here this plain trooper on the left, goggles and poncho with the sleeves here in the middle, and then the breathing apparatus here on the right. It's just so. Yeah, I agree. This is one of the ones where you can justify buying multiple. This looks cool, man. The poncho.
So man,
I agree with all of you. That poncho's sick, man. That poncho does look badass.
Because if you've got if this is a breaching party or something, if you're if this is a group going into a building, right? and you got to have the guys that are clearing out the joint, right? You got to gas the place. You got the dudes with the rebreathers going in. You got to have like 2 or 3 of those guys so they can go in, clear the joint. You got the regular shiny dudes that just got nothing. They're just the regular, with the little blaster. You got probably 5 or 6 of those guys. You got like maybe 2 guys in ponchos because they're kind of heading the operation. That's what you want to do with this guy. Yeah.
You're thinking like military status, like unit. I mean, they all military.
Well, that's what it is.
You're still thinking units, like you're like combining them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, duh. Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, you and I come from that background. Yeah. From how that.
But I mean, that's the way. Yeah. That's what I want to do with this guy. And I don't have one trooper. I don't have one single trooper in my collection.
You don't have one at all?
No, I only have 6 Star Wars figures, and 4 of them are Ahsoka.
Today I learned. I knew you were a Ahsoka lover, but I didn't know you had. I didn't know you didn't have any troopers. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, I have Ahsoka, I have Revan, and I have Mando, Chrome Mando on the speeder bike.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's what I got.
Interesting.
And wouldn't it be crazy for me to get a whole bunch of this guy when I don't even have the Bad Batch?
Yeah. You go from none to like 10 of these.
Yeah. And not one single Bad Batch figure at all outside of this guy. Damn, Crosshair.
I will. Yeah, man. I'm so glad. I bought little side tangent there. Bad Batch. I'm so glad I bought Tech. He was already one I wanted to get with just based on looks alone.
He looks good.
Yeah, he's like a standout figure, standout character. Good. So I got it. But now watching the show and having quote unquote earned it, I love him more so, man. He's just like, he was a great character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great. He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's great. I love Tech, man. He's just so awesome. I'm so glad that I picked him up, and I'm still okay not having the others. I mean, I would like to have a Crosshair now, but yeah, good luck to that, right?
You're on season 1 right now, right?
No, season 2.
Okay, so you've seen Imperial Crosshair then by now. All right.
Yeah, I have. Yep.
I want to know why they didn't make that guy.
Yeah,
they made one dude from his squad, but they didn't make him.
Imperial Crosshair, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I would definitely pick that up. I heard some people talk that they're hoping that would be a potential, and it does make sense, right? Because we obviously got Crosshair, then Hot Toys doing their variant thing, doing a variant of Crosshair would make sense. I mean, they got it there. You just do a repaint, and I'd be for that personally. I would buy that. I would, because I do have an Elite Trooper. That was one of the troopers I thought were badass, and so I got that whole grayish carbon fiber looking one. That looks sick. So I got that, and then I would like to see a Mayday. Oh man, yeah, I love that character, Commander Mayday from there. That would be awesome. But yeah,
I don't remember these guys. It's been a while since I watched the show, and I don't remember these guys in particular. If these goggles have some kind of tech feature that their helmets don't have, because people are asking in the comments why do they need goggles, and I'm like, yeah, why does he need goggles? And like,
that's a good question. Yeah,
and it's like, well, because it looks cool, guys. Because it looks cool. That's cool. Why
they protect his other lenses. Yeah, you don't want to scratch up his lenses. Yeah, that is a good question, though. Yeah, you're not wrong. Here's the other one I was looking for. Ash Chase here saying, "I love coming here and talking about all different IPs we love and share and get hyped about IPs. New, old, doesn't matter." Exactly. Yep. That's right there. That's a good way to sum it up better than I did. Any IPs, no matter, even if I'm not into certain things as much as others, I just love hearing other people like how passionate they get it and just enjoying. And I'll try to follow along, and I may try to do some research to kind of get into it as well. But it's just cool, man. I just even in the chats, I'll go up and I'll like get excited about something. I'll start gushing. You guys heard me gush about other figures here too, but I do that in the chats as well. It's just so exciting, man. I get so pumped up. This stuff.
Imagine putting this poncho on one of the Bad Batch.
Ooh, like who in particular? Who would
like on Hunter?
Hunter, yeah. That actually, I was gonna say that makes more sense to put it on Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, that would be cool. Alas, I do not have him.
I don't. Okay. I got too much coming.
As Beam here saying, yeah, seeing Crosshair and the BST is still crazy expensive. Yeah, I know. Even at a lower price,
ridiculous.
It's still expensive for Crosshair. It's like one of those things where it's like, even with like 50% off, he's still crazy expensive, type of thing. I don't know. Maybe down the line we'll see. Fingers crossed for a variant. I'd settle for a variant of Crosshair personally. Stone Capybara adding to the goggle thing, but you're right. Maybe it has some kind of night vision or heat vision tech. Maybe something. I don't think. Yeah, and to answer your question, X-Men, I don't think they actually emphasize or went into that detail of like the purpose that the goggles serve. The episodes I've seen, anyways, I haven't finished it. They just show this trooper with them on. So if it was during like some wind sandstorm type of thing going on scenario, but again, yeah, I mean if they have helmets already, what purpose would the goggles serve? That I do not know. Let's see here. Where are we at? Oh yeah. Ashley said I can listen to X-Men talk Wolverine all day because so much I don't know about him from comics, only the movies. Yeah, man, it's another mix and match for me. Look at Mitz. Yeah, there you go. Showing the love. Pew 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 pew. All right, here we go. Going on to the next one here. Oh, sorry, real quick. Let me shout out. We got in the chat here. Florida Keys Pirate in the house. Thank you for coming through. FKP. I don't know if that's allowed or not, but Florida Keys Pirates. Now I want to go back and watch for the goggles being used. Yeah, like I was mentioning, unless I missed it, I'm kind of fresh off that episode, and they didn't really, other than just kind of like having them on for overseeing and being outside, they didn't emphasize or show what additional purpose they use. So I don't know. But yeah, if you find out and I haven't yet, feel free to come back and comment in the episode here on what those were for. But all right, going on to the next one, last one of the announcements. Recently announced, we have Father Predator. That's right, Father Predator from Predator Badlands. Interesting name. Sounds kind of like a like a third party name, and I didn't know this either. I didn't know like his actual name, but apparently his name, I don't know if this is I'm pronouncing it right, but I think it's Njohrr or Njohrr, Njohrr. It's not shown here, but so Hot Toys doesn't list his name, but on the Sideshow website it does. Like I went to go type in when I was doing my research for this. I typed in the actual name, or sorry, Father Predator in Sideshow, and it wasn't coming up in the search. And then I just remembered like, oh yeah, he actually has a name, and in Sideshow that's what they list him as. So just an FYI, if you're trying to find him and he's not coming up in Sideshow as Father Predator, that's probably why. Not sure what's going on there. I didn't even know his real name, to be honest. I have seen Predator Badlands. I liked it, but
I haven't seen it still.
Oh, okay, so no spoilers then. Let's see here. So set to come out Q1 to Q2 of next year, 2027, $370 US. 370 big ones. The height thing, so standing at 14.1 inches, 36 centimeters. The 14.1 is to his the top of his head, but if you go to the top of the mask, it's 14.5 inches or 37 centimeters. And someone earlier in the stream, brought up height and like the jungle predator. Another thing I was curious on, so I went through, did some research, and I have some comparisons we'll look at of the different heights of the recent predators that came out. And so we'll go over that. We can see the differences in the heights there. So I'll go over that in a minute. But this one's 16 points of articulation, which is on par for the other predators that Hot Toys released. I think the Samurai Predator so far was the only one recently that had the most, with 20 points of articulation. All the other ones had 16. So yeah, it's gonna be limited articulation with this figure. Okay, let me zoom in here to the accessorize. Okay, head sculpt, of course, with rolling eyes. You got your soft vinyl white dreadlocks with gold color rings. So it's kind of interesting. I wanted to highlight the vinyl material there. 2 sets of interchangeable mandibles, which we've seen with other predators, opened and normal. The torso made of also soft vinyl material of the seamless design. So seamless torso similar to the feral predator, it sounds like. 7 hands. You have his energy snare, which is magnetically attachable to his waist. Plasma caster, foldable plasma sword, 2 wrist blades attachable to the left wrist gauntlet, and then 2 additional wrist blades with blood paint applications attachable to the left wrist gauntlet, or can be inserted into his wounded claw right hand. So that one's kind of cool. So you get 4 total wrist blades, 2 clean, and then 2 with blood on them to either attach them to his gauntlet or to insert them into, I guess he's going to have a wounded claw hand. And I think there's a photo that shows that. that looks pretty cool. So we'll take a look at that. That's kind of interesting there. They kind of switched it up in that sense. Biomask, of course, and then his sand theme stand here with the Predator Badlands logo. This is kind of like an octagon type of extended shape here. I think I mentioned his hands. Yeah, so we'll go through the octagon. Yeah, here in the octagon. Go through some of these photos. Another one. The armor on this, the detail on the armor, the sculpting, this looks pretty badass. I love the textures, the different textures they have on here. From his like bone, I don't know what creature this is from, but the bone shoulder pads that he has here, the shoulder coverings, all the other armor. Oh look, he has like some armor, bone, clawed, some sort of clawed skeletal bone over his foot. Here's where his shoe would be, I guess. I don't know what that is, but yeah, some creature with talons there.
It's the mythosaur.
With large talons. Separate rolling. I have interchangeable mandibles here, so that's kind of typical what we've seen. I think the Deck had that from same movie, Predator Badlands, and a couple of the other Predators. So that is common. Oh yeah, so here's what I was talking about here. So the 4 wrist blades. Here's the 2 clean on top. Right, and on the bottom you have the 2 with the blood, which is like that neon bluish color here on 2 of these blades. And here's where this, I guess he comes with this hand that you can insert them through, which is pretty awesome. If I take it, so you can attach those to Deck's hand. It looks like this is most likely supposed to be Deck's hand here. You can kind of zoom in a little further. I don't want to go into that too much, but semi spoiler. But it's cool that they give you that feature to do that. And I know some people probably could argue that you give accessories to a figure that belong to another figure. It's kind of like a tactic for Hot Toys to make you buy the other figure, which I mean on them is like a smart approach, an incentive to buy it. Granted, you don't have to use that accessory. I know other figures, toy lines do that, where like they have, especially I know I collect 12 scale. I collect multiple lines, so the 12 scale line. SH Figure Arts does that with some of their Dragon Ball, their DBZ line, or the Dragon Ball figures. They have like certain face plates that they include for one figure that goes to another separate figure. And so, I think it's like an additional accessory. It's like something nice to have. You don't have to buy the other one, but it's just cool if you did that, you would have an extra accessory. So same thing here, but in this case, you can actually use it, that bloody wrist blades on this Father Predator as well, in addition to what looks appear to be Deck's hand there, so that's cool. Speaking of, do a comparison here between that Father Predator and Deck. So approximately 37 inches here for this Father Predator, which is, I already mentioned 37. So that's the top of his mask. That's 14.5 inches there. So that's what this is, again, with his mask in comparison to Deck, Deck is standing at 12 inches, so 30 centimeters. So yeah, about a whole another like almost an inch and a half taller than Deck. Is that right? No, sorry, 2.5 inches. So Deck is 12 and this one is 14.5. Yeah. And I'll go over the other, like I said, the other heights of the other Predators here. Again, look at the detail on this mask, man. Like this is all the texture. That just looks sick. That looks awesome.
Does some Blair Witch shit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, like the stuff that's hanging from the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that crazy shit. Yeah, like even on his mask here on the front of his biomask, look at that. Kind of like what the Zoidberg from Futurama kind of type of thing going on.
I wonder what that is. What this creature is.
I do not know. Oh, yep, and here it is. Yeah, here's another photo. Deck again. Yep, this kind of confirms that, showing stabbing his hand. That's cool. There's that neck seam. I'm sure collectors aren't going to like that. This next seam for this Deck. And
that
then,
looks kind of gross, yeah.
Yeah, and then here's this, you can see the seam here for this interchangeable mandible. I know some people don't like that either. Yeah, no, really detailed. But pass for me, though, I'm not, that's something I'm not keen on. I mean, like, I do appreciate, again, the details and the sculpting on this, but yeah, it's going to pass for me. I don't know, what are your thoughts, X, on this one?
Predators look cool. It's not a thing for me. I'm not really a Predator guy.
Yeah, this
I like that he's got the white dreads, though. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, switch it up, right?
He looks very old.
It's not your typical gray. Yeah, I think even his these are supposed to be his eyebrows. Yeah, that has like white. They're white here too.
He looks like a Walmart rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, I can see that in the bags. The ones
Yeah.
in the bags. Dang, yeah. This, I mean, yeah, all the detail in this head sculpt too. Look at this. Look at all these like wrinkles in the sculpt. Yeah, this looks good, man. All up in here. Definitely tell he's like an older gentleman, wise beyond his years. All these chains here, the textures on his armor. Whoops. Going back to, oh yeah, here's like the different plasma blade or plasma cutter. What was it? Yeah, plasma energy. What was it called? Oh, plasma sword. Just a plasma sword.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it said. Yeah.
Ah.
There's there's the one foldable plasma sword, and then there's going back plasma caster. I'm not sure. Energy snare. Yeah, I'm forgetting like which one's which here. But yeah, that looks cool. Does look definitely looks cool. And then here he is holding his helmet there. This for a second there, when I taking a glance at this helmet, it reminds me of the grabber from Black Phone. Like kind of looking at it afar, you know, like the grabber's mask. Kind of looks.
Is that a whole other head? How do they work? I didn't see anywhere where they showed how the mechanics of that mask work.
Let me see here. I presume it just goes over his head here. Let me. Oh, maybe there's a photo here actually. Oh,
It's got to be a separate sculpt, right?
No, I don't think so because it doesn't say two sculpts. It just says biomask.
Oh no, it does
biomask.
show where it looks like it goes over his. I wonder
Yeah, I think it just goes over his.
if you got to take his mandibles off to attach it, maybe.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, that would make more sense. I mean, it's covered, so there wouldn't be any need to have his mandibles on. I mean, if anything, it would be obviously this like the left one here with his closed mouth, closed mandible look. Open or closed? But yeah, let me see what the chat thinks about this one here. Yeah, this is what I was mentioning earlier, man. Like, yeah, a whole lot of Predator love, and it just keeps coming, which is awesome, right? I mean, I love me some Predator too. I'm not too keen on this one though. I'm like, I'm good on this one, but I guess you can say I swapped this for the Broken Tusk. I got that Broken Tusk Predator instead. So I'm picking and choosy with my Predator as well. But just the fact again that we're getting all this Predator love is awesome, man. I agree with you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, Stone Capybara. Oh man, that's not a good look from the back. Yeah, I think were you referring to that deck photo that I was zoomed in on? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that looks rough.
Back. Yeah, let me go back. I think he was referring to if I'm where'd it go? Deck.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, that one. That does look rough.
That looks really bad.
Ben Thomas in the house. What up, Ben? Ben Thomas, thanks for coming through. Man, it's late too, so appreciate you coming through this late. I've been traveling for work, finally home tonight. Oh, okay, damn. Been on the road. A man on the road. Oh, yeah, right. Good to see y'all. Thanks for coming through, Ben. Let's see here. That's a shitty SB, and that's a shitty Walmart for the rotisserie chicken. Dang, hey, maybe some people like that. I don't know.
That's Walmart, man. You know.
Yeah.
The bar is not very high.
Ash Chase asking, do you think we'll get a full figure of the chick? Can't remember her name. Thea. I think so. I think that's another one Hot Toys could do, right? I mean, do like her, the other version of her, I should say, or maybe like a battle damage one. I mean, it seems like they're doing like battle damage variants lately, so I think that's something that they could do. I can see that. I wouldn't put it past them.
Might as well. They got half of her.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I am Thea. Kind of similar to what they did to 3PO, right? Everyone's doing that comparison about Deck and Thea and Chewie and C-3PO. So I mean, they had obviously full version of C-3PO. So they could do that with Thea. I see it. I see it.
I just still have that image in my head of 3PO and Thea playing patty cake.
Yeah, with both of them, with Chewie and Deck turned around so
in
they
their
can,
little
like,
backpacks.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah, people said they were gonna do that. I'm curious to see how many are actually gonna pull that off. That'd be funny to see. That's gonna so many funny photos for that one. Let's see here. Sony Capybara says, when you're paying these prices, you have to look at it with the magnifying glass. Yeah, I know there's some collectors that really get into the details, and I've touched on this multiple times before, right? There's just some collectors who, they're just really like, they're so passionate, they kind of hone in on the accuracies with the fine-tooth comb, and more power to them. Again, you love what you love, and it's your money. You're willing to spend on these figures, and we all have a standard, I should say, or something that's acceptable to us. I mentioned before, I'm not too picky when it comes to that. Like as long as it looks good in my mind's eye, that's good enough for me. I mean, unless it's something blatantly obvious or exaggerated, then yeah, okay, I'll be like, I don't know about that. But you guys know me. I want to enjoy everything. I want to enjoy things in general, and I don't want to personally spend too much time getting to like the nitty gritty, and I just want to get a figure and enjoy it. As long as, of course, if it's affordable, it's a good price, and I really enjoy it and love the character, or I think it's really cool, I'm gonna have fun with it, then that's what I usually go for. For me personally, that's how I approach my collecting. Let's see here. He's like as we were saying, he's like an elder predator. Yeah, I was thinking that too, exactly. Oh, good. Which reminds me, yeah. So going back to having all this predator love, you can kind of do like a similar scene to Predator 2, where Danny Glover's on the ship and all these predators come out from like, I'm guessing like different, different points, different clans or whatever it is. Maybe you can do some sort of similar scene on your shelf where you can have all these different predators. This one, Deck, Feral, Broken Tusk, Jungle Hunter, Samurai. Have all those and just have like these different timelines from different periods and different age. Yeah, it would just be a cool shelf to have that.
Get that panoramic view of the predators. You're like, there's the Broken Tusk guy, there's the Big Daddy, there's the Jungle Hunter, and then you go over here and there's nobody, and you pan down, there's Deck.
Yeah. Yeah. What are they doing? Like, oh, there's Deck, and there's Deck. Yeah. Poor Deck. Let's see here. What we got? How's it? We got Danny Spotchka in the house. What up, Danny Spotchka? Good old Spotchka. Thanks for coming through, man. How's it going? It's going pretty good, sir. We're just finished up here on these figures. Talking about the last one here, Predator Badlands. Here on Father Predator, aka Father Predator Njohrr. I don't know. You guys tell me, or I don't know if that's kind of hard to spell in the
Predator.
Predator, yeah. Papa Predator, yeah. Papa P.
Njohrr is what they have it
right
on Sideshow.
How would you pronounce that? Njohrr?
Hey, Ash, isn't that how you guys spell no?
Oh.
Njohrr.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, in the meantime, while we're getting confirmation on that, like I mentioned, I did some comparison on the heights just because a lot of people were bringing it up, and I was curious myself. So I went through and I pulled the other Predators that we got recently and kind of read up on what their heights were. So let me switch over here. So here we go. All right. So on the far left, we got the Jungle Hunter 2.0 that was went up for pre-order last year. So that one's standing at 13.4 inches. Sorry, that's 34 centimeters. Second from the left, we got the Samurai Predator that came out last year, 13.8 inches, 35 centimeters. The Broken Tusk that I kept mentioning here from the AVP comic, I think it is. That's 13.8 inches also. So it's the Samurai and the Broken Tusk are the same height. The Feral Predator here on the far right is 14.6 inches or 37 centimeters. So he's definitely the tallest. And then let me go back to, again, that's for these other Predators that were just released or announced last year. And then switching back over again, this Father Predator, again, for comparison, to the top of his head, 14.1 inches, 36 centimeters. And then Deck is standing at 12 inches, 30 centimeters. So yeah, Deck is the shortest for sure. And then the tallest would be Feral Predator. And then second from Feral would be this one here, this Father Predator. So yeah, interesting there. If you guys were, and for those of you out there who are curious on the heights and how they all stacked up and how they all compared, yeah, different heights. And yeah, Moose mentioned this, and I think I touched on this also when I discussed the Jungle Hunter 2.0. A lot of people talking about the inaccuracies of the height. And I forget how tall he's actually supposed to be, but people were saying that he is undersized, and that was turned some people off from that. And then I get it. Again, it goes back to what I was touching on earlier just a little bit ago about the accuracies and how specific you want to get. And I know scale affects a lot of collectors, and like they have their preferences, and it just bothers them. I know you're one of those collectors where things have to be in proper scale, and I get it. I get you want to
Scale
have
is
it size.
important.
Yeah, and then a lot of people think that. And like, again, for me, it doesn't bother me that much. Again, unless it's like really bothersome and obvious to me, you know, I don't mind. You can make things happen. There's trickery, angles, and things like that, depth of field, and all that. So as long as I can make it work and it still the figure looks badass and good to me, I'm good with it. But I know there's a divide there on those who want it to be as accurate as possible to their height.
It just looks weird because, like, when you look at stuff like these guys right here.
Yep.
Like you've got, are these? Oh yeah, they're kind of right there. So when you've got
enhance,
when you've got these guys, right? You've got your comic iterations of the X-Men, yeah.
Yep.
And sure, okay, it's fine for Rogue to be shorter than Gambit. That's fine. But then, like, the only reason that this works as it does right now, and it still doesn't quite work, because I've got these two on a stand, and he's just standing here on the desk, right? But even doing that, he's still too tall compared to Rogue. Like, he's a little friggin' guy. Like, he shouldn't be any taller than her shoulder.
Yeah.
So even seeing him like this, it drives me friggin' bonkers. But that's the best version of Wolverine that I have to go with them, because he kind of matches them aesthetically, you know? So yeah, it's weird. And then you get to stuff like how I'm trying to recreate that Uncanny X-Men cover with the deluxe Wolverine and Black Widow and Captain America. It looks, it looks like them, and they're all pretty well, proportioned height-wise compared to each other. The problem, though, is that Hugh Jackman is a friggin' giant, so it looks weird compared to the source material, because Wolverine's still a little guy in the comics. So I set up my dream display, and it looks dumb as hell to me now, and I kind of don't like it because of the way that they're all scaled with each other, which is correct.
Yeah.
So that's just a weird thing unto itself, but scale doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a good example there, because when you showed that picture, I thought it looked badass, and you were telling us that we're trying to go for it, and I still think it looks cool. So
it does look cool.
I'm on the opposite, where the scale there doesn't bother me because of how cool the overall setup looks, and so I was like, okay, that looks pretty awesome. And then I mean, you're right, Wolverine should be smaller. I know this too, he's shorter, but again, like you touched on it, right? That figure is just awesome. That's not going to stop me from buying all these awesome looking Wolverine figures, and I have a bunch, and so that's another example of you know what, I know it's wrong, but it doesn't bother me much enough where I'm not going to buy the figure, so I'd rather just enjoy the figure for what it is and not be too particular. But again, I know you would preferences there. I know yours scale is important to you than it is to me, more important to you than it is to me, I should say.
Oh yeah, I want my boy to look right. I want him to look like my boy.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Stone Kevin Barros adding, every action figure company gets Wolverine's height wrong. Yeah, I wonder. I'm trying to think now. I don't know if there's anyone that actually nailed. Maybe there is. I'm just blanking, but I think
there's a few in the 12 scale, that kind of do it.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, because I have a bunch of Marvel Legends, but I never actually, again, because it doesn't really bother me too much. I never went and actually measured and to see how tall that he should be. I just thought he looked cool, and I got even that Marvel, the Marvel Legends, that Marvel vs. Capcom Wolverine that came out recently. I got that one, but because it was supposed to be a little more accurate to the game. But yeah, I didn't even measure. I think that's supposed to be the tallest Wolverine actually of all of them, from what I remember hearing. But yeah, again, he just looked cool. I wanted to get him.
Is it Mayfex? Are those the guys that have they have a lot of X-Men right now, where they did that Psylocke and Rogue and Jean Grey and Gambit, and I think they did Cyclops as well. Yeah, they did Cyclops, and they did Wolverine. And their Wolverine, I think, is pretty well scaled compared to the others, if I remember correctly. Okay. I don't think he's quite right, but he's more of an attempt than a lot of others have made, it seems like, I think.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
so there's that.
You might be right. Yeah, like I said, I never checked. I never measured.
That's a good looking line.
Yeah.
I wish I had gotten into that.
Oh yeah. I just recently got a Weapon X, Age of Apocalypse from them because I had the Marvel Legends. It wasn't that great, but I saw that one. I had to jump on that. So yeah.
Did Mafex do that?
Yeah, I just got it recently, like a couple of weeks ago, and I have to open it still. But yeah, they did the Age of Apocalypse.
Oh wow.
Wolverine or Weapon X. Yeah, it looks really cool. Let's see. Yeah, as X-Men said, the Hugh Jackman effect.
Yeah, that giant motherfucker.
Ash, you have a lot of Aussie talent in the U.S. You have no idea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Stone Capybara asking, is that Samurai available now? It's released. I don't know if you can find it. It was one of those ones where really hard to get now. It was already priced to begin with, but yeah, it was hard to get when it was released. And so if you can get it, good luck to you if you want it. But yeah, it is released. It's been out there. I think Lou picked this one up as well, if I remember. Or he has one. I can't remember. I know he has the old one, but I can't remember if he got this one now. But yeah, it's released.
I think he has both.
Does he? Okay. I couldn't remember.
I believe he does.
Yep. You got anything else, X-Men, on any of these Predators or just the Father Predator in general?
Oh no, I'm good with him. It's not a thing for me, but he looks cool.
Yep. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. We got through it. A lot of good discussion. Again, appreciate you all for stopping by for however long you did. Whether it was like the full stream. If you stayed for the full stream, much love. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you jumped in any time in the middle of the stream, regardless, thank you for your time. X, of course, thank you for jumping in when you did, and all my other panelists that were on here. Anything you want to plug or shout out before we jump off? No. I'll probably be over with the beams tomorrow, doing all that, and I'll be over with the Canon Council on Friday, getting through more of the tier lists, and here and there peppered throughout. But thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure, sir. Always good to take time out from the rigors of daily life to do something fun. Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm again, it's just another reason why stuff like this is needed, to take a break from everything else. And so appreciate you being here. And yeah, as far as me, I might be on Geo's stream. Like he mentioned, if he's gonna have it Friday, I don't have anything else going on, so I should be able to make it on Friday if he is doing that. So Figures Talk on the Movie Canon stream, or the Movie Canon's channel. Like X-Men said, if you aren't already, check out S-Beam's channel for Collector's Figure. They do that every Monday, so I'm sure he'll be having a stream tomorrow. S-Beam, again, shout out to S-Beam and Blue and X-Man and the rest of the crew there in the chat. Local Lou's usually on there as well. Moose is on there, so you can find them there tomorrow. I don't have anything as of now scheduled, but as always, if you're interested, keep it locked on my channel. Of course, subscribe, get those notifications. Like I mentioned before, I'm not really consistent, so it's when I have time. So just keep it locked on there. If not, my social IG and Facebook, I post up. I usually do a post or a story of when I'm going to have my next stream. Either Figure Lowdown, another Hot Talk, or just something. I've been having a lot of ideas come through, but again, it's just a matter of like having the time and actually scheduling to do these streams and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, keep it locked. But thank you again. Enjoy the hobby, have fun with it, and please take care, everyone, all across the world. Just be safe, take care of yourself. I know it's getting crazy out there, but just please stay safe and take care of yourselves. That's all I gotta say. But until next time, thank you for the support. Much love to all of you. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.